Hello guys and welcome back to yet another live stream. It's Coventry City away at Hull City today on Easter Monday. Coventry could be promoted this week. That's how the results have worked out over this Easter weekend. Coventry City could return to the Premier League this weekend. That would require Coventry to win both games this week or to win one of them and then maybe a slip from Middlesbrough and Millwall at the weekend. But what we do know is if we win this, we are on the verge of promotion. We know that anyway, even if we don't win this. It's a big game for Hull City as well. There's a lot to talk about. I haven't even said hello yet. Hello, how are we all? Get your predictions down below. Drop a like. I'm joined by Burgie. How are you? Hull City v Coventry. You looking forward to this one?
I am, until you told me the possibilities. Now I want us to win both games. There is the tiny, you're gonna laugh. There is the tiniest chance that we could win today and lose Sheffield Wednesday.
Imagine that.
That would be an upset of the season.
What? Yeah, bottom of the table, Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but no, I'm grand. I just hope we win both games now. I'd love to get promoted when we're at home, and then we can go on the jolly at Blackburn, and then enjoy that. But if we get promoted at Blackburn, they won't really want a pitch invasion. Not that I'm condoning that.
Anyway, yeah, so if you're not already aware, it is now a matter of time. It's a question of when rather than if Coventry City make their return to the Premier League, guys. Incredible stuff, isn't it? Guys, get your comments down below. Would you mind retrieving the iPad for me? I left it over there. Thank you very much. Kick off, please. Kick-off is 10 minutes away here at Hull City. Of course, they're a very decent team as well. We'll get the table up and the starting 11s in a minute. But in the meantime, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe as well. I'm just rubbing my eye. I seem to have had a reaction to something, but bear with me. Make sure to drop a like and get your comments in, and I'll come and read them out in just a second. In the meantime, let's head over to... where am I going? Over here. Right, the championship table, as I get the comments up. Keep your comments coming. Like I say, drop a like. I'm going to come to comments very quickly. Get your predictions in and all that good jazz. Let's start off with the table. Coventry City, as you can see, I mean, look at that. We've opened up a real gap. It's not just about can we get promoted. Can we win the league? I think we can. I certainly think we can. Coventry City, here's the permutations if you weren't already aware. Millwall, after losing today to Norwich, their maximum points total they could get to is 87. That's if they win all 5 of their remaining games. Middlesbrough, hang on a minute, is this updated?
Millwall in 3rd?
Is this updated? Let me refresh this.
Millwall win it.
Hang on, there you go. Right.
Huh?
That wasn't updated. Middlesbrough have just drawn, by the way. It needed refreshing. Apologies. Right, Middlesbrough and Millwall both have 5 games remaining. If they win all 5 of them, they can get to 87. And that's already a tall order, those guys winning all 5. Look at the form from these teams, by the way. No one's really that convincing. Ipswich are quite convincing. But when it comes to top 2, they're not the team we're focusing on here. It's the team in 3rd place. And like I say, Coventry City, we can get past 87 points with 2 games this week. So it's a matter of touching distance now for Coventry. We play tonight away at Hull. We'll come on to Hull City in a minute, who also have quite a lot to play for. And Coventry then host Sheffield Wednesday at the weekend, which is like the most winnable game ever in the Championship. No disrespect to them. And as Burgie said earlier, imagine if they were to beat us. But if we're being realistic, that's not going to happen, is it? So that's where we are. Right, let's talk about Hull City. Any Hull fans tuning in right now, could they genuinely rejoin the conversation when it comes to the top 2? Possibly. Look at the teams above them. None of them are convincingly consistent. Ipswich do have the games in hand over the teams below them, but it's still tight if Hull win this. They're 2 points off second if they win this. So that is an incentive for Hull. Not only that, but when you scroll down a little bit more, they're only 4 points ahead of Southampton. And when it comes to wrapping up a playoff place, they need to keep chipping away. Wrexham and Southampton play each other tomorrow, so one of them, or maybe both of them, are going to pick up something. Guys, this is the end of season fever. I can see there's 250 people in the live stream right now, which is absolutely fantastic. And we haven't even kicked off yet. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff. So do take 2 seconds to drop a like. Hit that subscribe button as well. What I haven't done yet is go to the starting 11s. Where are we going? We're going over here. Bear with me. Here is how we look for this one. Hull City Their team on the left-hand side, I'm just making sure you can see that. You can indeed. Decent players to look out for. McBurney, of course, Gelhardt. They've got players that can be a real handful. And if you've not watched a lot of Hull City this season, they can play not particularly great on the eye and still win. So that could be the feeling for Coventry coming away from this one. We could, I don't know, dominate and lose. Not to say Hull City can't play good football. They can indeed. But what I'm saying is they're very efficient at what they do. And let's be fair, they had a transfer embargo. So for them to be 5th is incredible. Let's have a look at Coventry City. Here is how we line up. No Bobby Thomas. Jack Redoni stays on the bench, but Haji Wright comes in. Of course, he came on off the bench the other day. Rushworth, Van Evik, Latti, Kitching and Da Silva. We've got Grimes and Onyeka. Sakamoto, Torp, Mason Clark and Wright. I don't mind it. I mean, obviously, Bobby Thomas is fantastic. We miss Bobby Thomas, of course, and we hope he's well. I don't know if we've had any updates on what it is. I hope it's nothing too serious. But here's our... Oh, where am I going? Here's our bench. You know, you've got your likes of Jack Redoni's on there. Ellis Sims, who can come on and get a goal. You've got your essays as well. Eccles would probably come on at some point as well. It's a good team. It's a good bench. That's what Coventry City have built over these recent years. Right, let's get on to predictions. I'm going to read out some of theirs, then I'll come to yours. Huller 23rd in the XG table, says NFFC 2000. Well, there you go. And they're 5th in the table, so you can either say they don't deserve to be, which is what some people might say, or they're just very efficient, which is maybe a fairer thing to say. Come on, Cov, do us a favour tonight from, I don't know, is that a Southampton fan or a Wrexham fan? I suppose we'd be doing quite a few teams a favour if we were to deny Hull City a victory. QPR forever. Dave, he says, good evening, Matt and Burgee and everyone. 2-1 to Cov. It was controversial, the disallowed Birmingham goal. Yes, against Ipswich. Yes, you need to see that. The ball did not go out and there was a goal disallowed, which would have levelled it up, I believe, to 2-2. Right, the players are in the tunnel. Kick-off is moments away. I'm going to try and read out as many comments as possible. We've got 4 minutes till kick-off. Get your predictions in. There's 260 people watching. Take 2 seconds to hit the like button. If we can't hit 100 likes before kick-off, when Coventry are touching distance away from the Premier League, then that is shocking support. Hit that like button. Thank you if you already have. Make sure to get your predictions in. Sanjay reckons it'll be 2-2. Adelaide reckons it'll be 2-1 Hull. 0-0 is Raw's prediction. Scraggy de Bear says it'll be 2-1 to Coventry. Adelaide also says Preston should have won today. Hello, Matt. How are you? I'm good, thank you, James. Good to see you. 3-1 Cov. Good luck, chaps. From It's Getting Light. Hope Cov win for your sake. A Liverpool fan here, David. Right, Burgee. My prediction, let me think. What was it? I think I said 2-1 in the predictions video. I'm back in Coventry. I'm under no illusions that this is a tricky game. I would not be surprised with a draw, but I just want to get promotion wrapped up this week. I'll go 2-1 Cov. Prediction.
It's going to go 1-0 Cov, 1-1, 2-1 Cov, 3-1 Cov, second half.
Ooh, 3-1 Cov. And do you know what? Burgee's track record recently has been pretty good, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has to be fair, stream-wise, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember the Sunderland prediction you did the other day? You said they'd beat Newcastle. They did.
I got so much hate for that.
Yeah. And then what was the Cov one you got the other day? I think you said we beat Bristol City 2-0.
Oh, the other day?
That was, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, a couple
Is
of
that
weeks
the
ago.
one that you announced after it happened? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, been all right.
So you're saying 3-1.
My home record's not great. But...
I'm saying 2-1. Let's get some more predictions. Ryan reckons 3-2 to Cov. Wills reckons it'll be 3-1 to Cov. Jamie says 2-1 Cov. 2-0 Cov from Sar. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that's tuned in. If I miss your comment, feel free to comment again. I'll try and read out as many as possible. Dean reckons 3-1. Get it done. Sir Nigel of Farage reckons it'll be 1-0 to Hull City. Abiel says 4-1 to Cov. 5-0 Cov from Eugene. Hull have a lot to play for. Not far from second. Yeah. If they win, I think we spoke about this the other day when it came to the top 2 race. Because Hull are playing catch-up and Ipswich still have a couple of games in hand, Hull are probably going to have to almost win every game remaining. And I know that sounds like a tall order, but if they do win tonight, then you think, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. They're in the conversation if they win tonight. If they draw tonight, it's unlikely, but they could still do it technically.
Hats off to Hull, because the last, 3 seasons they've been in the top wins. They've had a bit of a crap few seasons, like the manager getting sacked, and they've been they've been through hell, and they've been the talk of the talk of the playoffs in the last few seasons.
There's always something going on with Hull City. So yeah, you're right. 2 seasons ago, they just missed out on the playoffs, didn't they? On the final day with Rosina, they get rid of him. And then last season, they just about stay up, don't they? 1-1 on the final day away at Portsmouth. And then this season, they could even get top 2. You'd think minimum they should be getting playoffs, but that's not guaranteed either. They've got a lot to play for, and that consists of both the top 6 race and the top 2 race. Let's see how this one plays out, though. Kickoff is seconds away. We're both back in Coventry. We are Coventry fans, if anyone's watching that is new, but we do say that everyone is welcome, whether you're a neutral or an opposition fan. You are very welcome. Be respectful in the live chat, and please do show us some support. We've hit 120 likes, and it's not even kickoff yet. Go on, let's keep pushing. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. Once again, apologies if I'm rubbing my eye. I think I've had a reaction to something.
I'll leave.
To him, yeah. No, it should be okay in a minute. But if you keep seeing me doing that, I am okay. I'm just a bit blurry. I want to make sure I can see Coventry City getting the win tonight. Come on. Like I say, Coventry could be promoted this weekend if we win tonight.
Who's scoring, and what minute is the first goal going to happen before it kicks off?
I reckon the first goal will be early.
Yeah.
6 minutes. What are you saying?
Ooh. I'm going to make it interesting, go 7.
Okay.
Who's scoring?
Coventry. Hadji Wright.
Both.
No, Hadji Wright's going to score for Hull. What did you mean? What?
You said 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you mean? Oh, what? Both? Hadji Wright and
teams.
Oh God, I didn't even.
I can't even.
The game's kicked off now. Hadji Wright and Matt Grimes. Let's go with that. Yeah. The ball goes forwards. Milan van Eyck heads it away as Coventry City deal with a Hull City ball over the top in the first minute there.
I'm going to go with Frank the Tank get his second. Mason Clark and...
I'd love Frank to get another goal, yeah. Frank the Tank.
Mason Clark and Sod it Torp.
Sod it Torp?
Sod it Torp.
It's Victor Torp, I'll have you know. Right, 0-0. Coventry City play a ball over the top. Hull City deal with it. Remember, guys, this was the game on the opening day of the season, and it finished 0-0. Now, little did we know at that stage how well both teams would go on to do.
Yeah.
I mean, Coventry City synonymously always start seasons slow, so we thought, oh, here we go again. But the way the Hull City fans celebrated the 0-0 at full time, you would have thought they'd won the game. So they knew that Coventry were onto something this season.
Did we then get...
Charlie Hughes, by the way, was a mountain in that game. And obviously that's a player that Coventry were linked with back in the summer.
Did we get kicked out of the cup against Ipswich or something after that? Was it Carabao or something?
Millwall, wasn't it?
Millwall, yeah. And like everyone's sort of mentality was, oh, here we go again, drag.
No, I think, the next game after that was the Derby game, which we won 5-3. And to be honest, there hasn't really been many bad stages in this season. There was the wobble, of course, in January, but we literally slipped off the top of the table for 1 week. And then we went straight back to the top with a big win over Borough. And we've not looked back since. And Middlesbrough have been very wobbly. If you want to talk about the results from earlier today at some point today, guys, in the live chat, we certainly can. Some big results in the Championship earlier today. But meanwhile, Coventry City have possession here down the left-hand side. Could we carve out the first chance of this game? Efron Mason Clark here.
I'm sorry, but that pitch is atrocious.
He loses it. Well, they use it for the rugby, yeah.
We can't talk.
No.
Oh. He held on to his
Bit
leg.
of a coming together there from Ollie McBurney and Liam Kitchen.
He grabbed his leg as he was getting up.
He's a great player, Ollie McBurney, I must say. Goal machine.
Is that Scottish?
McBurney. Yeah, it must be, yeah. Once again, a massive welcome and thank you to the 315 people that are tuned in right now.
Grabbed his leg as he's getting up.
It's massively appreciated.
What's he doing?
There was a bit of a silly coming together there. Thank you once again to everyone who's supporting us. Thank you to a Wrexham fan who donated a minute ago. He said, go Coventry, and his prediction was 3-1 to Cov. And he's donated twice. He said, you were one of the first YouTubers to give Parky credit this season. While naysayers We're still in denial. Cheers. No worries. He deserves credit. I mean, not just for this season, but for what he's done in general, Phil Parkinson. You do have a feeling, I don't know about you, Burgie, that Wrexham could be the team that wins the playoffs. You never know.
Yeah, it could happen.
He's less keen than I am. Here come Hull, by the way. First real chance, maybe. Cross goes in. It's blocked. It's going to be a corner. A corner to the Tigers.
It'd be interesting. I remember, am I right in saying that you were thinking that Championship would be Wrexham's sort of...
If you go back a couple of years, then yes. When they maybe got to League Two, I thought, do you know what? I reckon with the money that they're pumping in there, they could maybe get to the Championship. But once they'd gone through League One so quickly, I did think, oh, yeah. Hang on, sorry, chance here. Blocked. Yeah, I did think to myself, oh, yeah, these guys are good. And I think my prediction at the start of the season was only mid-table for Wrexham, but that's before they did their transfer business, which was all quite late in the window. I've revised my prediction a couple of times, and each time I do, they get a bit higher. So I am a little bit slow to catch up with them, but I know that their trajectory is always sort of upwards. 0-0, by the way, guys, if you've just joined us. Hull City and Coventry City face off in a big Championship promotion battle. Really good start here from the Tigers now. They come down the left-hand side, chance to cross. Cross goes in. Oh, my goodness me. Here's Matt Crooks now for Hull. Tees it back. Shot goes over the bar. Goal kick to Hull. And they are up for this tonight, aren't they?
Do you know what? I actually feel a little bit refreshed that I'm nervous. Because it gives us something to play for. We could get promoted next weekend. And I haven't been nervous for quite a few games, in the recent games. But it feels nice to actually feel a bit nervous. Brings me back to reality of playing football.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually quite relaxed because I know that although I'd like to win tonight, losing tonight is definitely not the end of the world. Because Cov are inevitably going to go up this season now with the way it's stacked.
Well, tell us, who would take a draw today? No. Who would take a draw as a Cov fan? Who would take a draw?
See, if Coventry had something to play for more than just getting promotion wrapped up early, then I think a draw here is a good result. But because I'm feeling greedy, I want to win this.
Well, you have every right to feel greedy. We're top of the blooming league, mate.
Yeah. But I want to keep, pushing, do you know what I mean? All the way to the end. Let's have a look at some comments. There's a Hull City fan, Theo, who said, hi, I've been here since 2K. Brilliant. Thank you for your support. Callum Fowler doesn't like Phil Parkinson. Someone's just said in the live chat. Well, each to their own, I guess. I think I've seen him say that a few times, to be fair. Harley reckons it'll be 3-2 to Coventry. Cheers for joining us, Harley. Massive thank you once again to the 350 people tuning in. Drop a like and subscribe. What's funny?
So what's Kelly, what's her second name?
Why?
Is it Davidson?
Yeah.
Because then we got Harley Davidson.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, Will says, no draw. Let's face it, we want 3. Get it done and win the league. That is exactly my thought process, Will. Michael says, hello, Hull fan here. I'm happy with a point. Well, I'll tell you what, Hull City have started well. They're up for this, aren't they? It feels like this is going to be blood and thunder. Do you know what? I would not be surprised if this was like 3-3 tonight. Do you remember when Hull played Ipswich a couple of years ago? And Hull were in the playoff race. Ipswich were in a top 2 race. And they just both went for it. And there was goals everywhere. And Hull...
Strong in there.
I mean, I think it's to be expected as a Coventry fan. When top of the table rocks up at your place, you're going to make the atmosphere hostile. You're going to get right in their faces. And can Coventry manage it?
I just thought, if we don't get promoted next weekend, and it's after the Blackburn or after the Wrexham at home game, would that mean we'll get promoted and hopefully...
Oh, wow.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, I'll come back to your comment in a minute. Just a massive donation here from Steve Barton. Thank you so much. He says 1,000 matches as manager, 6 promotions, only manager in history with back-to-back promotions. In short, Parky has an easy claim on the title of best manager in EFL history. He's done an incredible job, Steve. And I know the thing that people are always going to throw at Phil Parkinson and Wrexham in general is, but they've chucked money at it. I think that definitely applies somewhat in the lower leagues, but you know, if Wrexham go up this season and are one of 3 teams to get promoted, Wrexham aren't in the top 3 for budgets. Let's be fair. And he's done an incredible job, and it's a lot of turnover and change at Wrexham. Good continuity up to the Championship, but they changed their team quite a lot at the start of this season. A chance there for Hull City, by the way. Shot just goes wide. Goal kick to Coventry. But thank you once again to Steve for that donation. I'm going to the Sheffield Wednesday game on the 11th of April, says Harley. Brilliant. Enjoy it. We will be there, won't we, Virgin?
Oh, massively, yeah.
We will massively be there.
We will be, well, I'm going to have all the pies before the game.
Well, we will be there massively then.
Yes.
Right, let's have a look at some more comments. Second behind Warnock, says it's getting like, yeah. Neil Warnock right up there with promotions in the Football League. Ball lofted over the top. Mason Clark heads it down. Coventry, oh, could be in here. Hadji right. Go on, son. What's that going to be? Goal kick? Or is that a corner? It might be a corner. Camera pans in on Jakirovic. Done an incredible job, you know. A lot of the time with foreign managers that come into the Championship, it's not like the Premier League, so I'm not very familiar with the managers that come in. I wasn't massively familiar with Jakirovic's work. And yeah, it's a goal kick to Hull, by the way. He's just done so well. I think I genuinely had Hull in my bottom 3 at the start of this season. So, you know, credit to them.
Anyway, so if we don't get promoted next weekend, could it be a case of when we do get promoted officially, we'd win the league as well?
Hey?
Hang on.
What does that mean?
Wait.
Sorry, are you saying we do it in the same game?
Yeah.
No, because of Ipswich's games in hand, we can't quite go past their threshold at the same time as the others, basically, at the moment.
Right. So how would it work if that were to happen? How would it work where the day that we get promoted is the day that we also win the league? Would that have to be the last game of the season?
No, it wouldn't have to be the last game of the season, but it would require a strange set of results.
Okay.
I think it's better this way, though, isn't it? Like 2 celebrations. Celebrate one time for getting promoted, and then you can celebrate the next time for winning the league.
I'm just thinking about when's this top bus thing going to happen. Like...
Oh, you can just stop stressing about that. Honestly, guys.
You don't want to be with me.
No, ever. All he ever talks about is, when's this open top bus going to be?
I've got to plan it.
It might clash with a day where I'm busy.
I've got to plan it.
Jeez.
I'm autistic.
Coventry City cross goes out onto the other side. Is that going to be a throw to Hull? I think it is.
Yeah, they've Hull have had a few chances and it takes a bit of ricocheting in the box.
They got in our face quite early, didn't they? Yeah,
they did.
Coyle is going to take this Hull City throw in. Callum says, "How often do you go to away games?" I do about 8 or 9 a season.
Really?
Yeah, or maybe 7 or 8. It's in that region. Obviously, we've got our Blackburn tickets.
How many did you do last year? Because
yeah, it's usually about 7 or 8. Here's a chance for Hull. Shot from distance. Oh, goodness me, just goes over. And then we probably will go to Watford on the final day as well. No. We'll obviously try and do as many as we can in the Premier League. And once again, we always say salute all of those fans that are in the away end tonight. Coventry fans, incredible this season on the road, always brilliant. Goal kick to Coventry now. Let's catch up on some comments. Saints fan, could we seriously contend for second? Thank you for the donation. Well done, by the way, on the victory over Arsenal. That was incredible. Right, let's quickly talk about that while Carl Rushworth has the ball. Who is genuinely in the top 2 race? I think you've got to massively fancy Ipswich to be the team to finish second now, because they've taken second. They're the team in the best form. They're not perfect, by the way. I'm not saying they're perfect, but they are in the best form out of these teams and the games in hand. So you'd go with them. Southampton and Wrexham would have to win every game, and that might not even be enough on its own. So that's where we are with it all. We were speaking about Hull City earlier. If they win every game, they might make it, but that's not even guaranteed either. So let's have a look. Southampton do have an extra game, to be fair, don't they? I don't know. What are we saying, guys, for second place? This is going away from Coventry, because I think Coventry are going to get promoted. It's about who joins us, isn't it? I think maybe 85 points gets you second. I think that's roughly what Ipswich will get.
I'm not going to say I feel sorry because that could get me in trouble, but I have empathy for Middlesbrough. You know, like
If they could still go up, you got to remember they could still go up, but it's tough at the moment, isn't it?
Bless them is all I can say. Like they've been chasing our tail, trying to get there. They were once ahead of us. They're trying to get there, and then they just lose, and it just the points drop, and then Ipswich overtake, and it's like,
oh, chance if I had you right, maybe.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God, I'd hate to be in that position.
Well, the romantic inside me thinks like a Middlesbrough or a Millwall going up is just good because it's a non-parachute team. And once again, I always say that's nothing against Ipswich. Ipswich are a great club, but you know, to get a non-parachute team going up, if we've got all three teams going up this season being non-parachute teams, that'd be brilliant.
Is that record?
It'd be the first time in a long time. It'd be the first time in a long, long time. We've got a free kick to Hull here, guys. 0-0, by the way. There's a good tempo to this one. Hull City have started pretty well, and they've won a free kick here in a position to cross it into the box.
Biggest shock team to get promoted in the last few years was Luton, wasn't it?
It wasn't a massive shock, though, because they'd been good that season. I guess if you're looking...
out of nowhere, though.
If you're thinking like they came from the National League, yeah, when they were there, you wouldn't have thought they'd get to the Premier League. But they've gone back down as quick as they came up, haven't they, Luton?
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Here come Hull City with this free kick, though. Ball's whipped in. It's not a bad one. It's flicked on, and Tatsuhiro Sakamoto is going to get there.
And he's going to get
that was poor from him. Hull City have won the ball. Cross comes in. It's headed away, only as far as the edge of the box. Chance here for the Tigers. They look good tonight, to be fair. They do look good, don't they? They're lively. They're lively Tigers. Here they come. Oh, good cross. Oh, Carl Rushworth. Oh, what a block off the line. Oh, my goodness me. And it wasn't even given as a free kick. A lot of the time, I'm not saying it should or shouldn't have been, but naturally, when the keeper gets clattered, you expect to see the referee going, right, free kick, and they protect the keeper. But that didn't happen there. And the ball was loose. And was that Van Eyck or was it Grimes that cleared it off the line?
I just catch a breath. That was...
And Hull City really should have been 1-0 up there. Big opportunity for them. 0-0 it remains. 15 minutes gone. Let's catch up on some comments. Stats show Cov with 0 shots so far. Is that correct? Yeah, it feels like it. I don't think we've had a shot yet. Speaking of which, here's a shot. Oh. You have to keep saying that, Will, because as soon as you said that, Coventry had a shot, but Victor Torp puts it wide. Goal kick to Hull City. Oliver says, hot take, Middlesbrough to finish 5th. Goodness me, that would be an absolute crumble, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they wouldn't do any well in playoffs as well.
It's hard to pick yourselves up, isn't it?
It was Kitchen who cleared it, Matt.
Evening, what do you think of Portsmouth and the Oxford game earlier? Oh, I watched a lot of that. Very good, actually. Great relegation 6-pointer. I thought... What do we think of the red card, guys? I think it is quite reckless.
Oh, my God.
But it's not like... I've seen them not being given as reds, if that makes sense. It kind of feels like an orange card, that red card for Ogilvy. But I thought Pompey battled well and their crowd made a difference, as it always does at Fratton Park. I thought Oxford were good in the second half, though. And I don't know. I'm still a bit unsure on those two. It could be like razor sharp close as to who, goes down and who just about stays up. But after today, I'm not sure. I do think Leicester are going to drop, guys. I've got to be honest. I said if they don't beat Wednesday, I'll be worried. And they didn't. And all of the teams down in the bottom 6 drew. Oh, here come Hull. Chance here for Matt Crooks. Oh, he's done well. Hull City are playing really well here. Shot from the edge of the box. No, he takes a turn. Oh, good build-up. Frank Onyeka gets there and he clears it away. And Coventry just about absorb the pressure for now. Another cross comes in, and this time Liam Kitchen clears it. Sakamoto puts it up to the halfway line. And the funny thing I said before this game was maybe expect Coventry to have a lot of the ball and Hull City are going to be ruthless when they get a chance. Well, it doesn't feel like that, does it? If anything, if Coventry score now, it would feel a bit against the run of play. Ball over the top, goes out, goal kick to Coventry.
I was saying on the last stream that, is it just me, or does every single away day when I'm in this office seem like the Cov score and goes against the run of play? It ends up being like this every time I'm in this room. It seems to be like the run of play.
Do you know what? Coventry just this season has been perfect, doesn't it? If we play well, we win. If we don't play well, we win. The other results always seem to help us out. It's just
it's been our season results-wise.
It's been a dream season. Sorry, 2 seconds. Steve says, what do you think about the playoffs if Wrexham beat Southampton tomorrow? It's that close that I would then probably lean more towards Wrexham than Southampton, because the thing is, the games are running out. It's a massive game tomorrow, and that's why I've gone for a draw, because I rate both of them.
You should sit on the fence.
And I'm not sure, you know. I'll tell you what, let's get that up again. If we focus on the playoff race for a second. Do you know what? So if this is with Hull drawing with Coventry right now, it looks like it's between Wrexham and Southampton. I think Millwall upwards have all made at least the top 6. I suppose Hull are not definitely there yet. It kind of depends on tonight, doesn't it? When it comes to Hull City. If Hull win tonight, then they're in the top 2 race. If they lose, then it's can they just stay in the playoffs? I think that's where we are now, with only, 5 games left for everyone after this, except for Ipswich and, Southampton have a game in hand and they play Wrexham tomorrow. You know what I mean. Thank you so much for your support, guys. So many comments coming in. And we've got 430 people watching. Let's raise the roof tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's try and hit 400 likes by half time. That's ambitious, but go on. If everyone hits the like button and everyone subscribes, then this will, this stream will do really well and we'll get more people joining, which is what we want. And we can interact with more people. Keep your comments coming as well. Coventry City have possession here. I'd say Hull City have been the better team in the first 20 minutes, but here come Coventry. With a quick break, Matt Grimes has done well. Ball threaded through, Hull City clear it.
Props to Rushworth, by the way, with that, that sketchy bit in the box. He went...
Free kick to Hull.
He went head first, ploughed himself, put his body on the line for the ball. And he isn't injured.
Yeah. 0-0. Great to see Lincoln City in the Championship next season, says Planet Ball. Yes. Massive congratulations to them. I tell you what, after this Hull City free kick, we'll catch up on some of the scores from today and yesterday. We need to give some credit to Leeds United. What a result that was. And I can see Kelly, the Leeds fan, in the live chat saying Leeds are going to win the FA Cup. We will see. But in the meantime, let's commentate on this Hull City free kick, which is launched in towards the box. There's Ollie McBurney, Mason Clark and Frank Onyeka do enough to clear it for now. Milan van Eyck doesn't quite get there. Mason Clark slices the ball. It goes up in the air. That's awkward. Headed on. Matt Crooks is there. He's a handful.
Oh.
And Carl Rushworth comes and grabs it. And I just love Carl Rushworth. I just love him. Get him in the summer. Too good for this league, isn't he? He has to play in the Premier League next season.
He's a priority because most of the other players are going to be dropped. They're going to be bench warmers at best. Whereas Rushworth, he needs to be. Would we end up getting a better goalie?
It's hard to say, isn't it? I mean, what is Rushworth's ceiling? I don't know. Rushworth has to be our first target, doesn't he? You know, we've got to try and get him back. But, there are other good keepers that we might still be able to pick up. We're going to come to the other results from earlier in a second, but Hull City are coming forwards again here as we come up to the halfway stage of the first half. Here's Gelhardt. Ball comes into the box, and Matt Grimes is there, and Frank Onyeka clears his lines. But here come Hull again. Goodness me. They're playing well, aren't they? Milan van Eyck gets there, Matt Grimes, and Coventry City do very well to deal with that. Right. Oh, God. The game's end-to-end. Here come Coventry.
Maybe touch.
I say end-to-end. Coventry haven't had as many chances as Hull. Oh, cross comes in. Well, that was end-to-end. The ball fired in from Jay Da Silva goes out for a throw-in on the other side. Right, let's talk some Championship from today. What a game this was. We spoke about it a minute ago. Brilliant, brilliant game. And it's kind of as you were in the relegation battle. What a big result for Norwich. Could they still make the playoffs? I think it's unlikely, but they've thrown a spanner in the Millwall works. 0-0 here. Do you know what? Not the worst result for either. But let me know your thoughts if you're a Baggies fan or a Blackburn fan. Roy Hodgson, 2 wins out of 2. Derby, still in the playoff race maybe. Ipswich 2-1 winners. A lot to talk about with that one, with a disallowed goal for Birmingham. I thought Birmingham played quite well, to be fair, but Ipswich get the 3 points. The most important thing, 1-1 between Preston and QPR in a mid-table matchup, to be fair. I haven't seen a lot of that one, to be fair. Wednesday 1, Leicester 1. Our Wednesday dragging Leicester down with them. We also had Watford drawing with Charlton. Charlton very close to safety now. And Middlesbrough coming back to get a 2-2 with Swansea, but they are not in the top two. Neither are Millwall. It is Ipswich who hold second place on goal difference. And the most important thing, really, when you look at the table, is the two big games in hand for Ipswich. Coventry City here with Mason Clark. Go back to Liam Kitchen. Let's catch up on some comments. Leon is in the house. He says, Matt SB Army. Good to see you, Leon. I hope you're well. C. Marty says, last time the Saints played City in a cup, we won. With a winky face. There you go.
A what?
Southampton play Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-finals. Once again, massive congratulations to Southampton for beating Arsenal in the quarters and for Leeds beating West Ham on penalties. What a game that was. They will now play Chelsea in the quarterfinals. Here are Coventry City trying to get... Yeah, that's a free kick. Coventry get a free kick just inside the Hull City half for a push on Frank Onyeka. I'll tell you what, Coventry just need to get a bit more of the ball. That's been the problem, hasn't it?
Why are we not overlapping and just like going over to the other side of the, the other wingers, the right forwards, the right hand side.
Yeah.
We're not playing that tactic with Tatson and Van Eva.
It has been a lot down the left from Coventry today, yeah.
Seems to be the way because we've got Mason Clark.
Let's read some comments. I love you, Matt, says Abiel. Thank you. William says he's a Barnsley fan. Commiserations today, mate. Pretty brutal defeat to Plymouth. Barnsley are, I think, pretty much destined to finish mid-table now, aren't they? Callum Fowler won't be happy. Nunes fit for Carrow Road. Lovely stuff from Dan, the Ipswich fan. That's going to be a corker next week, isn't it? Norwich versus Ipswich.
Oh, is it?
That's at the same time as Coventry versus Sheffield Wednesday. And once again, I'll remind you, if Coventry City win tonight, then we can get promoted on Saturday with a win over bottom of the table Sheffield Wednesday.
Do you know what? I'd rather be at the Norwich game. Sounds more interesting. But on paper, sounds much more interesting.
Yeah, it sounds more of a contest, doesn't it? Yeah. But let's give some respect to Wednesday. They might have just dragged Leicester City down with them today. 1-1.
Believe that.
Yeah, fair play to Wednesday. Not good for Leicester. Coventry free kick here then with Matt Grimes to whip it in. 26 minutes on the clock. There's 450 people watching. Make sure you hit the like button. Cross comes in for Coventry. Headed away. Got excited for a moment there. Coventry City still have it here. No, we don't.
Just thought.
Hull do very well there to deal with that. Free kick to Hull City on the edge of their own box. Sorry.
There's a few Wednesday fans that we know, isn't there? Maybe you could message them to meet up before the game. Nothing for you guys. Just sort of put that out there.
Yeah, if they're coming, the tickets will have sold out, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, true. That's the game. Sorry.
0-0. Let's catch up on some more comments. Old City fan watching from Germany with everything crossed, says Gail Hill.
Ooh, sounds painful.
Thanks for joining us. Where is everyone watching from right now? Let us know in the live chat where in the world you are watching this live stream from.
Come on, let's get some small cities.
Great to see people tuning in from the other side of Europe, from the Americas, from Asia.
Tell us the city you're in as well.
Ball over the top here for Coventry goes back to the goalkeeper there for Hull City, who's going to bring it out. And great crowd, I must say, as well. Hull City fans are packed in there tonight. What a season they're having as well. I mean, Coventry City certainly top of the table and grabbing a lot of headlines and pulling away. But if we do get a Hull City or a Millwall getting promoted, then Jurkovic and Alex Neil and whoever will be right in that conversation for manager of the season as well. Here come the Tigers. Lofted ball over the top.
This has dragged this game.
No, it's been entertaining. It's just Hull are having the better chances. But you know what? I'm not worried. Just take it as it comes. Coventry City get a throw in inside our own half. Let's have a look at the comments. 450 people watching. Where are you watching from? Goodness me, there's a lot of you. Canada, Toronto, Canada, the Lake District, England, Derby, Portland in the USA, Orlando, Florida. As a West Brom fan, all the best for Coventry. Oh, thank you. Let's catch up on some of these comments. Where are you watching from? Canada, Starbridge, Northern Ireland, Mansfield, Uganda, Sydney, Boston, Ely, Greece, Wales, Boston, Mississippi, Coventry, Tamworth, Rotherham, East Anglia, Czech Republic, Colchester, Poland, Hull. That's such a wide range, isn't it?
Bag, I love it. Love that.
Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, and it's great to interact with all of you. Hope you're having a wonderful evening or even morning, depending on where you're watching this right now, or afternoon or something.
Bag of rebels, that is, isn't it? Who's the copy?
0-0 as we come up to half an hour. Coventry City yet to have a shot on target. I think we've only just had the one shot, which was the one by Victor Torp, which went wide. Here come Hull. Is he onside there? He is. Oh, he's done well to keep... No, he's offside. Matt Crooks. Real handful him. If you're a Coventry fan that went away to Rotherham a couple of years ago in League One, you'll remember him being a handful when they beat us 4-0. And he scored twice. He's massive, isn't he? And he's got big curly hair like Marv from Home Alone. So he's just... It makes him even bigger.
Mickey Flanagan.
But he's bigger than Mickey Flanagan. Here come Coventry. Oh no, Liam Kitchen. What's that about? He gives away a free kick for no reason.
God, as you do.
Love your content, Matt, and hope Cov get promoted from a Leeds fan. Oh, thank you. Mwah. We cater for as many fans as we can on this channel. My passion is the Premier League and Championship. And don't worry, if you're a Championship content lover, we'll still be doing that.
I prefer the Championship.
The Championship's just more entertaining. I mean, we're definitely not going to be winning as many games as this in the Premier League, are we? But if you're a Premier League fan, if you support a Leeds or a Forest or a Man United or an Arsenal or a Fulham, it'd be great to see you guys a bit more often next season. Even if it is just for one season, who knows? Coventry City lose the ball, throw into Hull. Half an hour gone. If you've just joined us here, 30 minutes played in this big promotion head-to-head between Hull City and Coventry. The Tigers have edged it, to be fair. They have been the team on the front foot a bit more. Coventry look kind of comfortable. It's not like we're massively rattled, but it does look like Hull are the more likely team to score, if we're being honest.
However, Hull might be getting frustrated, and that could play into our advantage. You know, they need, like you're saying, they need to win basically every game, and we right now are a little bit of a spanner in the works. We're doing a QPR.
Burgee, that's an early 70s retro shirt? Question mark.
Not 70s. Is that
it's
Stephen Presley time?
No, it's 2011-12 actually, the season we went down from the Championship. But I think it is a throwback to an earlier kit, which might be from the 70s with the old school badge.
Yeah, it's got the got it on the cuffs as well. On the cuffs.
Door on tour. Hey, good to see you. Nottingham Forest fan. He says, see you next season, I hope. Yeah, well, we're keeping our end of the bargain. Let's hope Nottingham Forest stay up. I think they will. But it is still close, isn't it, in the Premier League relegation battle? Imagine if it is Spurs who go down. Who does everyone think is going down? My money is on Spurs. Sophie reckons it'll be West Ham.
Forest. I'm joking.
The ball goes out here for a Hull City throw-in.
In Leeds, no?
No, I think Leeds will be okay.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I think Leeds will be all right, and I think Forest will be all right. But it is close, granted. I'm a Liverpool fan, says Abiel. Good luck to Liverpool away at PSG in midweek. It's going to be tricky. Hull City have a free kick now down the left-hand side. Chance to whip it in. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is Coventry City will be attacking towards the away fans in the second half, which always gives you a bit of impetus, doesn't it, to keep getting forwards in the latter stages. If you've got any questions, guys, we'll do a bit of a Q&A at half-time, so feel free to get them in then, and we'll go into a bit more depth. In the meantime, Hull City's free kick is whipped in, and it's headed away. Still a chance here. Cross comes in again. Oh, well done, boys. Coventry deal with it. If anything, it reminds me of the Hull Coventry game on the opening day, but where the roles are reversed. Because for a lot of that game, Coventry were trying to get forwards, and like Charlie Hughes was just heading everything away. And in this game so far, Hull City have been trying to get forwards a lot, and Coventry are dealing with it for now. Here comes McBurney. He's offside. Free kick to Coventry. Do you see any Cov players being sold in the summer? Asked Ryan. I think so. I think there's two ways in which we probably sell. One is players that just won't be able to cut it, so we sell them back down to Championship clubs.
Yeah.
And then there's maybe, although you'd like to think when you get promoted, you're in a position to hold on to all your players, to just generate even more revenue, we might sell one or two. Chance here for Coventry. We're going to get a free kick on the edge of the box. I like this. Yep, free kick right on the edge of the box. This is very much Victor Torp territory.
That's all right. He's bringing out the medics.
He's okay. He just gets battered, doesn't he? Tatsuhiro Sakamoto.
That's a hero.
That's a hero. He is indeed. Yes. A free kick in, what, 25 yards out?
What I love is at the start of his career with Cov, he was honest, you know, but as he's grown into playing football, he started to pick up the tricks, you know, the tactics of play your foul, play your injury a little bit. Whereas before he get back up like, I'm fine.
He's okay now, isn't he? Well, remember, he obviously picked up a bad injury a year or two ago. It's about 2 years ago. And I felt that when he returned, he was very cautious.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't quite get up to speed for a while because he was so nervous about getting injured again, which I think is fair enough. Hang on a minute. Was that not a free kick for Coventry?
Ref did that.
What was he pointing at?
Yeah, he had his hand.
What happened there?
Someone fill this in.
Did he say that we played advantage? Because we don't have a free...
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I did think we'd already played it.
All right, never mind. I thought Coventry had a free kick in a good position there after Sakamoto got bundled over, but never mind. Hull City carry on with the ball inside their own half. VAR will help with Sakamoto. You definitely get more protection in the Premier League. The Championship's a more physical league, isn't it?
Hull is a very physical team as well.
They're a strong team, yeah, that's for sure. Mason Clark goes back to Jada Silva. It's cheap, isn't it, from Coventry? I don't know if it's the strategy to maybe just grow into the game. I mean, we've got a pretty strong bench, so we could finish this game quite strong. But in terms of how we're playing at the moment, it's not great. But look, I ain't going to complain. We're having a wonderful season, and we could still win this game. It's just so far Hull City up in the team being a bit more adventurous. Coventry City keep the ball inside our own half for now. Matt, do you know when Watford go to the Hawthorns? I presume late April. Cross comes in here from Jada Silva. Yeah, Hull City clear it. And Hull City now stick it into the Coventry City half. Liam Kitchen picks out Matt Grimes, who picks out Joel Latabodiere. And Coventry do well there. Yeah, nice play. Jada Silva. We might grow into this game, you know.
He's been the right hand side. It's Tats and Van Ewijk.
Who will win the World Cup? I think Spain. I don't
even want to think about.
I mean, it's probably quite obvious, but right now I'm leaning towards like France.
Cov. Oh, his little
Cov.
His little back foot, Mason Clark.
Mason Clark here. Chance now for Coventry. Hadji Wright. Not given much time there as Hull City come away with it. It's all right, mate. Why are you stressing so much?
Mason Clark.
Stop stressing.
Mason Clark does all the work.
Such a girl. Go on.
Excuse
like
me.
A young girl is in like someone who gets very excited easily. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Okay. All right.
We don't take that as an insult.
No.
Just yeah, there's no stress on it, is there?
I know, it's because Mason Clark does all that effort and then Hadji's just... he just...
Scraggy de Bear says, quite obviously not England.
Yeah, but cover in England, we don't.
Archie says, Exeter fan here. Hope you lot do well. Good luck. Yeah, well done to Exeter, by the way. Great result for them in League One. Was it 3-0 against Doncaster? They might still survive. You never know. Here come Coventry. Mason Clark. Oh, that's not a free kick.
That's like, you're built like a brick. You're not giving you a foul.
Matt, will you be doing World Cup content? We will indeed. So there's another... Oh, cheers for selling it, mate. Oh,
I don't want to think about the World Cup.
I know, mate. And I'm sure most of you in the live chat are as well. More people are nowadays.
No, I'm looking forward to the World Cup content.
Club over country, but still, when it gets to the World Cup, it can be exciting, can't it? So
I'm looking forward to streaming it.
Myself and Sophie will be doing predictions and all that sort of stuff for the World Cup. Guys, do get involved and support the channel. Let's do another like spike. We've got over 450 people watching right now. If you've not hit the like button, then make sure to do so. It is completely free. So drop a like, and if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, then let's try and push towards 125,000. Get involved and subscribe as well. Here is Frank on Yeka for Coventry City. He pings the ball out wide to Joel Latibodia. Coventry City play it forwards. Matt Grimes picks out Mason Clark. You are right, by the way, the thing you mentioned a minute ago, that Coventry are going down the left a lot more than the right today. Cross comes in. It's a good ball, but it's well dealt with.
Like, there's not much.
And Hull get it out for a Coventry throw-in.
Variety to catch them off guard.
Also, yeah, I think it's going to be. I mean, I've been saying it's a good game, and I said before the game it could be like really high scoring as well. But it could just be won by one moment of brilliance or one mistake. It could be like a 1-0 in the last 10 minutes as well. You never know.
But it's just going to wear Mason Clark out as well. Give him a break.
He's doing all right. It'll come. If he keeps getting chances, a goal will come, surely.
Does De Silva stay in the team?
Matt Grimes picks out Jay De Silva. Oh, what ball that is! Oh, had you right? He needed to throw a foot at it. It was just in front of him. Yeah, just needed to get a bit of body on that, and it might have took it past the keeper. But the cross goes out for a goal kick.
Great cross, that.
It was a good ball, wasn't it?
Does De Silva make the Premier League team?
He shouldn't be starting if we're trying to stay in the Premier League, but you can have him in the squad. I'm going to do a video about that if we get promoted.
Big if.
Yeah, big if. If Coventry get promoted, we'll do a video. I've seen a couple of other content creators doing those videos where you talk about which players can make the step up to the Premier League. And we can discuss that and get your thoughts as well, guys, the community, in the comments of the video. 0-0 it remains as we edge closer to half-time here. Once again, a massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. It's massively appreciated. Let's catch up on some comments. If this was next season, who makes up the top 8, says C. Marty? Well, that would mean, I think Southampton and Derby would be in the playoffs. We get the championship table up in front of you now. This is the top end. So, yeah, Southampton and Derby would be in the playoffs. And Norwich would still think they've got a chance. Speaking of which, have Norwich really got a chance now? They're 6 points off, but they've played an extra game, haven't they? So it's difficult. I do think it's between Derby, Southampton, Wrexham and Hull to wrap up the playoffs, and then maybe Hull upwards in the top 2 race. Massive thank you to Tony, who says, great content from a Fulham fan. I respect Cov, and he's become a Matt SB member. Thank you, Tony.
Legend.
Hopefully we'll be going down to Craven Cottage next season.
Nice. That's one I do want to go to.
I've been outside Craven Cottage, but I've not actually been inside.
Let me in!
Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. No, when I was younger, I did like...
Well, if we did
just for a day, I just went around London and just went outside all the football grounds.
What I do want to do if we do go...
Oh, no. Yes, Coventry deal with it. There's a good chance there for Hull. Carry on.
When you do go, you know about that walking down the River Thames.
Yeah.
There's like a route you go.
Very scenic at Fulham.
Yeah. You follow the river sort of thing.
Yeah.
Swim. Oh dear.
Tony says, same here, never been in. I don't know if you're actually being honest. I presume if you're a Fulham fan, you must have been to watch them at some point, but I think that might have been said in satire.
I mean...
Have you been to Anfield? No, I actually haven't. And that's...
Been to Newcastle.
And I'm kind of glad I haven't now, though, because I probably had the opportunity to go and watch Liverpool v, I don't know, Crystal Palace a couple of years ago or something if I really wanted to go to Anfield. But I'd love to do most of these grounds for the first time with my actual team. Do you know what I mean?
I'd love to do.
We're getting close to half time, guys. I don't know if there'll be much added on at the end of this half. It's a game with a lot riding on it. And it's not even been a bad game, but yeah.
Hull will be frustrated.
Obviously a low-scoring one.
Hull will be frustrated. You know, they haven't got at least one goal in this half. But then we're also frustrated the fact that we haven't sealed the deal. You know, we are top of the league sort of thing.
It's just a matter of when, though, isn't it? Like, you know. Oh, no, I haven't actually been in. He's serious, Tony. Oh, there you go.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like it's an overly expensive...
Well, maybe he doesn't live local. I don't know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I've been in Craven Cottage and their training ground. Met Kevin Keegan, says Dave. Oh, wow, that's quite cool. I'd love it if I met him. Love it.
Oh.
Ball played over the top. Hull City head it away.
Our mate Adam went to it's a Liverpool game or something, and he met.
They're ending the first half strong. Hull. Ball goes back to Carl Rushworth. Carry on.
He met Peter Crouch randomly.
Okay, that's quite cool.
Yeah, Peter Crouch and someone else. Might have been Cloud or something.
Yeah, that's not bad. Dan, the Man United fan, says, hello, Matt. Hiya, Dan. Good to see you, mate. And tomorrow is a big match from Michael at the racecourse. Yes, it is. Yeah, that could determine who makes it and who doesn't. As we've said a few times tonight, big game between Wrexham and Southampton. And genuinely, I'm not just saying this to sit on the fence, but I really am struggling to separate them. Southampton do come across as the team with the better quality, and what they've just done to Arsenal really showcases that. But Wrexham can be a handful, and they've got the home advantage, and fairy tales and dreams are on their side. They've got millions of people waiting in America to see them get into the playoffs. They've got to do it. We're going to have a Coventry free kick in a good position here, guys. Decent position to whip it into the box and potentially cause a problem. Mason Clark pulled down there. It would be very sucker punchy for Hull City to concede now. But Coventry won't care. So we're into first half stoppage time here. And Coventry are going to whip one in.
This is really dragged for me, this first half, weirdly.
1 minute added, by the way. It's just 1 minute. Here we go. Cross comes in. It's not a bad ball. Oh, goodness me. What happened there? Is that a corner? Well, I'll tell you what, it didn't even go close to any Coventry City players, but which defender was that? Was that Egan? He jumped in front of the keeper there and nearly caused an own goal, but he's done well there. If in doubt, flick it out. Corner to Coventry.
That blue line from the rugby, I thought it was an offside goal, an offside line. I've got trauma from you again.
Coventry City corner.
Oh,
this will be the last action of the first half. Corner taken short, but then whipped in. Only as far as Matt Grimes, who hits it and he smashes it into the ground. It bounces and it goes out for a goal kick. And I think that is that. Half time here at Hull City. It's goalless between the Tigers and the Sky Blues. You all right, mate?
Yes. Gonna go and have a toilet break.
Okay, that's all right, mate. 0-0. Let us know your thoughts down below. Now, don't go anywhere. While it's half time, I'm going to try and read out as many comments as possible. If you want to have some questions answered, I'm all right, thanks, mate. Then feel free to get them down below. Goalless here. A quick half-time summary. I think Hull have been the better team. In fact, let me get the stats up. I know the stats don't always paint the picture, but I'm sure they probably will do. I think Coventry have been okay. We're relatively comfortable, but not playing particularly great. I mean, look at the XG in this. It's weird, isn't it? Kind of not a great game, but not a bad game because we've had shots, but it's quite a lot of build-up and just not a lot of end product, I guess is the way to put it. Like, both teams play well until they get to the edge of the box and then they don't know what to do with it, or just they're both doing well defensively. So Cov have edged a bit more of the ball, but look at that, XG, 4 shots to 7, but the problem is 2 shots on target to 1. So it does feel right now that 1 goal could win this game. But 1 goal could also bring this game to life, so you never, ever know. Any questions or comments, get them down below. And like I say, make sure you are showing some support. Drop a like and subscribe. I'm going to do a little bit of a catch-up on the results from earlier at some point. But let's read out some comments. TD Footy says, Matt, how long have you been a Cov fan for? It's one of those things where it's like it gradually got bigger, my support. I think that's the way it is for everyone. Now, I wasn't like indoctrinated by a parent. My mum likes football and she's from Coventry. My dad's into football, but neither of them were like, right, son, you're going to be a Coventry fan from day one. So I started off, I was into football. When I was very, very little, I just preferred playing it to watching it. Probably from the age of about 7 or 8 is where I started to like check on Cov results, go to the odd Cov game. And then probably from the age of 10 or 11 is where it's like, right, you know, season tickets, everything. You know, first away game probably when I was about 11 or 12 as well. Maybe a little bit later than that. But yeah, for as long as I can remember, pretty much all my life. And weird, isn't it? I mean, when I was growing up, it was at such a bad time to be a Coventry fan. It should have put me off. But, you know, I had a season ticket at Northampton when not a lot of fans did. And that was up to them, by the way. I know a lot of people say, where were the Coventry fans 10 years ago? It was understandable why fans didn't go. The owners pushed everyone away, really. They drove them away by the way they took the club to Northampton and the way they ran it. And then I had a season ticket at Birmingham, and I've had a season ticket, well, yeah, like I say, ever since the age of about 10. I go to as many away games as I can. It's usually about 8 or 9 a season. Going to try and do as many as I can next season. So get involved and look out for more Cov content next year. Right, I've got a lot of comments to get through. That was a very long-winded answer. But yeah, if there's any question marks over how long I've been a Cov fan, as long as I can remember, honestly. Do you remember Dion Dublin? No, sir, I know Dion Dublin. I've met Dion Dublin twice, by the way, but he is just before my time. I was born in 1999. He stopped playing for Coventry in 1998. So, but I met him once when I went to Solihull Moors for a game. He was there doing commentary for like BBC or something. And then I genuinely met him in Coventry. This is about 7 or 8 years ago. And he was stood outside a house with like a production team. And he was obviously doing Homes Under the Hammer. And I walked past and I was like, Dion. He was like, you all right, mate? And that was about it. I didn't really go up to him and say anything, but I like him. Not every Cov fan does because of the fact he went to Aston Villa, but he was a great player for Coventry, of course. Need to take Wright and Torp off, says Matt. Bring on Sims and Radoni. I think you're right. I think Radoni's definitely a player that needs to come on. The impact he had the other day. And then, yeah, Sims, a bit of energy. Maybe those two coming on is the way to go. I went to every home game at Northampton, says Will. I had McDonald's before KFC after I got a chunky that season. After I got a chunky? But I'm not sure what that means. Do you know what I used to do? I genuinely used to go to Northampton on my own because none of my friends went to Northampton. I had one friend that I sometimes saw at the games, but I used to genuinely get a train from Canley Station in Coventry down to Northampton and walk to the stadium. It's about a 45-minute walk, maybe just under that. I just used to do that on my own and then watch Coventry like draw 0-0 with Shrewsbury or something. Right, let's read out some more comments. Brilliant player, Dion Dublin, Cambridge, Villa, Man United, Norwich. Yeah, goal machine, wasn't he? Absolute goal machine. Radoni against us really changed the game the other day, says Sios, the Derby fan. Yes. Do you remember Marlon King? I do remember Marlon King. That is very much when I was getting into Coventry, about 2010-11. He was good. Not the best reputation, should we say. And he's a former Hull City player, of course, as well, isn't he? So this is a Marlon King derby that we're watching right now. Cov's average gates has increased by 18,000 this season. Beware of those plastics. Do you know what? I almost want to do a video talking about the Coventry City fan base because there's so many elements and factors to it. And what some people say is true, but some of it, there's a lot of context and it isn't true. Here's my very brief point on it. I don't necessarily believe that those 18,000 fans that have suddenly got season tickets that weren't here about 10 years ago are fans that, I don't know, were not Cov fans before. they maybe were just like disinterested Cov fans. A lot of Cov fans didn't want to give Sisu another penny until they left. A lot of them might have still checked their phone and results on the radio or on, like I say, on their phone and stuff like that, but didn't go to many games. I think as a club gets better, it does come with a territory that you pick more fans up, and there probably is an element that some have come on board because of the success. I mean, well, that is obvious, to be fair. What am I trying to say here? What I'm trying to say is fair play to the Cov fans that have been through all of it. And let's try not to make the Cov fans that are getting on board now feel alienated that they should now go away. What do we want? Do we want to get promoted with 8,000 fans in the CBS? So it might be frustrating when you think, hang on a minute, why weren't they there when I was there in League One and League Two? But let's move on. Let's be happy. Let's not live in the past. Let's enjoy the future. That's what I say. That's my brief take on it. Let me know your thoughts down below. People are always going to jibe, and it might be a bit infuriating if you're a Cov fan, but don't bite. Don't nibble. We're on the up. Let's read out some comments. Matt, when is the Big Tasty back at McDonald's? Isn't it back now? I'm sure I saw it when I went the other day. I might be wrong, but I'm sure they have the Big Tasty at the moment. Random question, but I don't mind it. Plastics don't end up having the best home fans in the league. Coventry fans are class this season, says Sios. Well, do you know what? It's never been in doubt how passionate Coventry fans are. You know, even when it was, like, say, 10,000 at the Rico as it was then, we'd still make a noise in Singers Corner, and the away fans have always been brilliant. But it does help to have 30,000 now, and the amount of stuff that goes into Coventry now. We'll live and die in these towns before the game. The fact that Doug King just, I don't know, does cheaper pints and all the... He literally ticks every box, doesn't he? So Coventry, not just football-wise, is doing better, but as a business, are just run much better as well. So very attractive for football fans in the area. Oh, here's Burgie.
Oh, hello.
You all right, mate?
Yeah.
All good?
All good.
Any questions for Burgie? The second half is coming up very soon.
Any questions other than you said you were going to the toilet and you took so long? Was it a poo? No, it wasn't a poo.
Haz says, hey mate, I don't know if you've read it or not, but what sort of players would Cov sign for the Prem? I'll probably do a video on that. I mean, it's a question which requires a lot of digging.
Money. A
brief answer is a lot of money needs to be spent, a lot of quality needs to be brought in, preferably some experience from the Premier League as well, and we'll see.
You're correct.
What Prem stadium are you looking forward to going to the most? Right, we can both answer that one. Now, if it's a ground I've been to before, I always love Ellen Road. I think I've only been once, but it was brilliant. I always love the City ground, Nottingham Forest, brilliant atmosphere. Ones I haven't been to, I mean, I was going to say Tottenham, but what if they're not there next season? If they are, then Tottenham. I've done the Emirates before. Anfield. Yeah, I've never been to Anfield, so that's one I'm looking forward to. What about you?
Villa Park and Palaces.
I've been to Villa Park a few times in the away end, and I saw Stevenage beat them in the FA Cup.
Oh, yeah, you did.
But yes, to go to Villa with Coventry would be very tasty and potentially not very good, but who knows? Hopefully it would be.
As well as Craven Cottage as well. I do want to go there. It's a nice one.
Does Coventry have the current quality to survive? Do you mean if Coventry went up and we didn't add any players? No. And that's not having a go at these players. That's just a fact of the football pyramid. But thankfully, when you go up, you get money, and we might be able to bridge that gap, and maybe we might stay up. But then, this current squad just wouldn't be good enough. No.
Yeah, I won't be able to relax.
Some of it might be, but it needs additions.
Because once we've survived the first season, there's then that thing called second season syndrome. And I'll be, it would be like, yeah, okay, we've got it over the line, we've survived the Prem for a season, but then most teams go down in the second. So I won't be able to relax until the third season.
Well,
if we do survive,
let's not think too far ahead. I don't think like that. When 3 years we'll be here, in 5 years we'll be, mate, it's one step at a time. You never know what's around the corner. In 3 years we could be 10th in the Premier League, or we could be 10th in League One. You just never know what's coming.
Let's hope we do with Sunderland.
So, the objective this season, as we all know, is to get over the line now and win the league and hopefully get close to 100 points. And then next season it is all about 17th. Absolutely. If you can finish 17th next season, That's an incredible achievement, but it's hard.
Championship.
Right. Any final questions? How many points until Cov go up? Like I said, I mean, it's a matter of time, but if Cov win tonight, then we will be promoted on Saturday if we beat Sheffield Wednesday. Now, I believe we could not win tonight and still get promoted this weekend if Middlesbrough and Mill will slip up. But basically, it'll be this week or next week, most likely. Right, let's do full-time predictions. What's the full-time score going to be? Because it is 9 o'clock. The second half is coming up any second now. My original prediction was 2-1 to Coventry. I'll stick with it, but I do think one goal could win this. What's your predictions, guys? Let us know down below. Bergie, what are you saying, Sunny? I was supposed to say
Sunny Shine.
Sunny Jim and Sunshine. Sunny Shine.
Sunny Shine sounds like a fancy girl's name, doesn't it?
Does it?
Hi, I'm Sunny Shine.
Prediction?
Great for 2-1 Cov.
I
can see it being a 1-0 bloody
Why do you seem upset when you say, "Oh, we're going to scrape a 2-1
No, because
win"?
I don't see it happening. I'm predicting that because I want it to happen, but I can see it being bloody 1-0 Hull.
There's a lot of predictions in the live chat. Keep them coming, guys. What's the full-time score going to be? Let us know. I'm going to come and read them out in just a second. Just to remind you guys, this is how the Championship table looks right now as Coventry and Hull City are drawing with each other. That is the state of play. Let us know your thoughts on that down below. And we're going to come and read out your comments next. It just hit the spot, mate. Right. Predictions. Ice Bank says 4-3 to Cov. Joe says 2-0 Cov. AFC Vibes says 3-1 Cov. Paul says 2 Hull defenders, too big and physical for right. We need Ellis ASAP. Tony reckons it'll be 2-0 Cov. Jimmy Hills Lovechild reckons it'll be 2-1 Cov. Paul reckons 3-0 Cov. 1-1, 1-1, 2-1 Cov, 3-1 Cov, 3-0, 4-1, 2-0, 2. Pretty much everyone's going for Cov. Nil effing nil, says Richard. 1-1. 500-0 to Hull, says Michael. There you go. Right. A lot of people going with Coventry, but if you've not been watching, I will say Hull City have been the more dangerous side so far, but the most important metric is the goals, and it's 0-0. Right, as the second half is just getting underway, guys, please be sure to show us some support. If you've not already hit the like button, this is probably our last live stream of the season when it comes to Coventry content, so do show us some support and drop a like. We're 5 likes away from 300. Let's do it just before the second half gets underway. Drop a like, and if any of you watching haven't already hit the subscribe button yet, then where am I going? I'm going over here. There you go. Make sure to help us out as we push to 125,000. Thank you for your support. Let's do this. Let's get the timer back up there. As the ball is about to get rolling. The camera there pans in on Mr. Frank Lampard himself,
So focused.
who is so close to proving a lot of people wrong and getting that promotion on his CV.
He's dealt with that pressure so
And a title with it maybe as well. It's Matt Grimes getting the ball rolling here for Coventry City then as the Sky Blues attack from right to left towards the Sky Blue away end. Let's see what the second half has in store for us.
What is in it for players who don't really get much time on the pitch playing hard for Cov to get them promoted because they're not going to be in the team? What is the point, you know?
No, but you've been a part of it.
Yeah.
That's what football's about.
Yeah.
You're not always going to get into the team. And, you know, you'll move on to another team after that. And I don't know. Chance here for Hull.
Again, straight on it.
No, Coventry deal with it. Milan van Eyck clears it away. And Coventry are doing well. Do you know what, actually? I mean, I almost want to see this kind of game from Coventry where we're actually the team on the back foot a bit more, but we can still keep a clean sheet. It would bode well for us in the Premier League because that is how it's going to go. Obviously, a lot of the time this season in the Championship, Coventry have had games their own way. They've been the team on top for a lot of it, and they'll go and get the goals. But we want to see Coventry City actually being made to work defensively and showing they can be resilient and push on next season in the Premier League, maybe. Ball forwards from Coventry, intercepted. Hull City, the team that started off brighter here.
That throwing technique looked like it was to hit the back of the player.
Yeah, that's what they did. It was crafty. Here come Hull. Cross comes in. Jay De Silva's there.
Oh.
Matt Grimes is there now. He clears it long. No, not that long, actually. The problem for Coventry, though, although I'm happy with the resolute defending, is we haven't really got any outlet. We clear the ball and it doesn't stick to Haji Wright, does it? He's getting crowded out. Tatsuhiro Sakamoto does very well there to shield a ball out, and Coventry get a goal kick on 47 minutes. Let's catch up on some comments. Thank you for 300 likes. Keep it coming, guys. Brilliant support. We'll try and hit 400 next. Thank you, though, to everyone who's already hit the like button and subscribed. It's always massively appreciated.
That's good tactic. Never seen that before.
Let's have a look at some of your comments. What a smart throw-in, says Scraggy De Bear. Yeah, it caught Coventry by surprise, but nothing really came of it, though.
Have you seen that before?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can sometimes players have done that against opposition players' backs when they're not looking.
Oh. Should be able to do it on FIFA then.
When we get promoted, I hope we play Sunderland and win, says OG CCFC.
Hope we play Sunderland. Most likely to.
There'll be some big matchups for Coventry next season. Villa and Sunderland, the two that should be pretty mouth-watering.
Certainly not so much for me. We've played them.
Well, no, I know. But I just think after what they did in the playoffs, Coventry are going to want to settle a score now, aren't they?
True, yeah. Moving the advertising boards.
Mattis B, what did you think of Derby on Friday? I thought they were good. And I'm not surprised they've beaten Stoke today. I think they could still make the playoffs. The problem for Derby this season is it looks like it's going to be a high bar. So you could be a good team that gets 71 points, 72 points, but might not be enough because of the quality of Hull, Wrexham, Southampton, just in front of you. 0-0 here as we come up to 49 minutes. Lofted ball forwards from Carl Rushworth. Haji Wright gives chase, but he's not going to get there. Hull clear it away.
Derby fans were good. Weren't they? Derby fans.
Yeah, Derby fans are always pretty solid, yeah.
Good songs.
Dave is off. He says an early one for him.
Amsterdam Dave.
Yeah.
Legend. Change your name to Amsterdam Dave. You said you were going to do it.
Take care, Dave.
Good night, mate.
Well, that's an interesting stat. The time Hull City had a last shot in this game was on 15 minutes. It feels like, as we said at half time, though, it's very much. I'm not saying Coventry are getting dominated here. It's very much getting a lot of the ball coming forwards, not quite actually having any end product, not quite getting a shot off. And Carl Rushworth, when you think about it, hasn't been tested that much, has he? Throw in here for Coventry. Milan van Ewijk goes over to take. Up come a couple of defenders here for Coventry. Joel Latibodio goes into the box as Coventry look to cause a bit of a panic. Milan van Ewijk throws it in. Headed away by Ollie McBurney. What? It goes out for another Coventry City throw-in. A bit better. Coventry have worked their way up the pitch a little bit.
Wonder what our game plan is this hour.
Up the Adjimang, says Sios. Dear me, man. That's as bad as Leeds wanting to finish above us because we dared to be above them, says SJ 30,000. There's a lot of comments in here. James says, Mattis B, can we catch up one day? Hope you've seen my channel lately. I have, James. Keep up the great content. Yeah, hopefully we'll see each other at some point. Wrexham at home v Cov to finish. Oh, yeah. Hang on, what? No, Wrexham have Cov away and Borough at home as the final two games, yeah. They could be on the beach, potentially, yes.
You remember, earlier on in the season, we were like, oh, Wrexham, it could come down to that game. I reckon it will come down to the Wrexham game. It's tight. It's going to be tight.
It's still good. You never know, but unlikely. Jay De Silva puts in a good cross.
Get in the...
Bit better. Coventry actually got near the 6-yard box there. But Hull City dealt with it, and Hull City now get a free kick halfway inside their own half. 0-0. I don't know why. These are the two teams, I believe, there was a stat that came up. The two teams with the most goals in their games this season, Coventry and Hull, basically the best two entertaining teams. You put them together for 180 minutes,
Lock horns.
and you get a 0-0 and maybe another 0-0. Don't know what that's about.
By the way, my man of the match so far is De Silva. He's played an absolute blinder.
As you keep saying, mate, to your credit, Coventry are playing a lot of the game down the left-hand side. We're trying to make progress down there. Jay De Silva and Mason Clark have linked up a few times and tried to make things happen, but it just hasn't really. Here come Hull. Coventry had it away.
Did we switch our strikers? Put two up front.
Matt Grimes clears this. Oh, Hadji Wright, brilliant touch. Hull City gobble it up.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble it of fire. And Hull City keep possession for now. 0-0.
Gobble it of fire.
Sakamoto is a brilliant player. I'd definitely take him at Derby any day. I think he's a player that definitely needs to dip his toes into the Premier League, doesn't he? Oh, look at him.
As if by magic. Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
He's doing very well there.
Where's Milan? Where's Milan?
Oh, that's a foul, man. Literally, that's the only way players can stop him. They just push him over.
Mm.
Yeah, yellow card
What if there was I mean, you're going to laugh. But
to
what if there was
Coyle.
a thing where 3 yellow cards get you a red? Because then that might sort out the whole orange card situation. So
No, that'd make it harder to get sent off. And players are more likely to just pick up more yellows then.
I'm just thinking an orange card situation would be you've got straight 2 reds, 1 more, you're off. That could work.
Like a traffic light system.
It's like, oh, that's more than a yellow, but I'm not going to send you off. So you get 2 yellows, you've got 1 more strike.
Too complicated then.
I thought I was going to go on Dragon's Den.
Sakamoto gets up on his feet after being smashed over by Coyle. Chance here for Coventry then from the free kick. Nearly 500 people watching. Once again, a massive thank you to all of you. Whether you're a Coventry fan, a Hull fan, or a neutral, we appreciate your support. Do make sure you drop a like and subscribe and get some comments down below. 0-0 here at Hull City. As Coventry have a free kick here. Victor Torp is going to cross this one in from the right-hand side. There's plenty of players queuing up on the edge of the 6-yard box.
I love it. Torp taken outside the box. You know he's going to.
This would be brilliant, wouldn't it? In front of that big away support from Coventry City.
Mason Clark's getting this.
Come on.
Mason Clark. Oh, the
Torp. Oh my goodness me. Victor Torp, what is that?
He's used to long range shots.
Crikey, put way too much on that. It's gone out for a goal kick on the other side, and it's a real waste, isn't it? I mean, yeah, not good at all. There was no way that could be salvaged. He just put way too much on it. Never mind. Throw in for Hull inside their own half. Kai says 4 shots, but only 1 on target. Cov need to make some changes. How close are you to 125k? Asks the Machronicle.
Get in there.
Let's have a look. 135 away. There you go. So if there's 135 people watching that haven't subscribed yet, then you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Massive thank you if you already have. Here come Hull. Ball whipped in. Headed. Ooh. There wasn't much power on the header, but yeah, it's a good opportunity.
Real quick though. Quick turn. I still think it's offside line.
The ball was gathered there by Mr. Carlos Rushworth himself.
That looks like a lot of power there.
Well, it was difficult to generate more power than that because the cross was a floater, wasn't it? Borough are done. Only playoffs for you guys now, says Paul, referring to Middlesbrough. It seems that way, but one result could change it all, couldn't it? If Middlesbrough went and beat Ipswich on their turf, that would open it up. But this is the state of play at the moment, guys, in the Championship promotion race, with Hull and Coventry both set to pick up a draw. Coventry could still be promoted on Saturday, but would need to win, and would need slip-ups from Millwall and Middlesbrough.
I want to be promoted so we can go on the pitch. I want to go on the pitch.
But if we win this tonight, then we are certain to be promoted with just a win over Sheffield Wednesday at the weekend. That's all it would take.
Come on.
It's a matter of time for the Sky Blues, but when are they going to get it done?
Now.
Who knows? It could even lose this one as Carl Rushworth gives the ball away there, but Coventry City win it back here, and Frank Onyeka is going to find Jada Silva, is he? Oh,
Oh,
goodness me, Frank Onyeka. How quick do you think Jada Silva is?
I told you.
Jada Silva sort of smirks and goes, I was never getting to that. Throw into Hull City.
I've noticed there's been a lack of.
Yannick, hang on, we've got to read this one out. Show some support for this Matt SB guy, says Yannick. Yeah, go on, Yannick. You tell him. Thank you so much to everyone that does show us some support. It's appreciated. Sorry, carry on.
No. Hull of kind of lapsing in chances right now. Got to make the most of this.
Oh, you say that. Here come Hull. Goodness me, have you said the wrong thing? Here come Hull City. There's plenty of bodies pouring forwards.
I apologise in advance.
Oh, yeesh. Cross was deflected. Goes back to Carl Rushworth.
Where? I want to know who's trained him.
Steve says, in the venerable words of Pedro Carano, drinking Jobu's rum is very bad. I genuinely don't know what that means. Do you?
I beg your pardon?
Is that an American term for something? I genuinely don't know what that means.
Pedro's...
Jobu's rum.
Are you saying that I'm inebriated? I do like rum. I do like rum. Maybe this will be my promotion celebration drink then.
From the 1989 baseball comedy film Major League, referring to rum offered as a sacrifice. Okay, yeah, wasn't. Do you know what? That's probably before my time, but
I would like
I
to
appreciate the donation, and maybe some people in the live chat might get that one.
I wanted,
Thank you, Steve.
I wanted that rum. I can still drink rum.
I feel like my dad might have seen that movie. What's it called?
Of course he has.
Major League. I'll tell you what I've seen, a comedy film with some baseball in it. Naked Gun. That's a good one. You might know that one, Steve.
That is you're plucking at straws.
Kieran says, is your eyes okay, Matt? Yeah, sorry if I've been rubbing them a lot today. I did say at the start of the stream, I seem to have had a bit of a reaction to something. But I'm okay. I'm okay now. 0-0, 32 minutes to go. Ooh. Here come Hull City down the right-hand side. This is a real chance. He's offside.
Of course he is.
He's offside. Get Radoni on, says Chloe. I think you're right. I'd make that. I mean, I'm not going to tell Frank Lampard what to do, but if I was him, I'd make that change probably on 60 minutes. Predictions. Someone's just asked. I don't know at this point. I think one goal wins this. It could finish 0-0. But I wouldn't go anywhere, guys, because a goal could literally come at any moment, as we know in this division.
Oh. When did you get in there?
Oh, Jurkovic is getting booked. Oh, naughty, naughty.
I love that sarcastic smile from the ref.
Jurkovic is not impressed with that. Is there VAR in the Championship? No. And I think most people are against it coming to the Championship. But, we've had a donation here from Steve, who sent out 10 Matt SB memberships. What a legend.
Geezer.
Steve's very kind, isn't he?
We love Steve.
Showing a lot of support. Thank you, Steve, for your support. Look at that. Loads of people are picking up Matt SB memberships from Steve. So
what's the zombie?
Do say a big thank you to Steve. 0-0, guys. 30 minutes to go. What do you think, Burgie? Is there going to be a goal in this? Yes or no?
There has to be a goal. Is the corks ready to pop? We're shaking the bottle. We're ready for the champagne supernova. Who's going to pop it?
Here's maybe a chance here. Milan van Eyck crosses. Oh, Mason Clark. It fell to him. He might not have expected that.
We're shaking it more.
And he sliced it and Hull City come away with it. But I think in the last 10 minutes, Coventry have had a few moments. That being said, Matt Grimes...
Soft.
Is he going to pick up a yellow card for that? Surely.
Soft.
I think the Hull players are trying to say Matt Grimes should be sent off. You're joking.
But when has a ref ever...
It's yellow, isn't it? Yeah.
When has a ref ever been swayed by players? I've never once seen a ref go, yeah, actually... I don't understand why.
No, I don't think they go, right, what did you say? Okay, I'm going to send him off. They're not that obvious about it. Yellow card, by the way. But like, you can't... I mean, look, if the whole crowd gets on the ref's back a whole game, the manager gets in his ear, the players get in his ear, He can crack a little bit under the pressure, and a 50-50 decision, he might just give your...
Oh, okay.
It can happen, mate.
Because the amount of times that a ref's
No, I'm not saying there's...
It's gone.
I'm not trying to say there's loads of corruption in the sport, but of course it can make a difference. Yeah, Matt Grimes does get a yellow. I mean, I'd have been astonished if that was a red. It was a blatant foul. He pulled the... Was it McBurney? He pulled the player back.
It's terrifying.
But
he's absolutely terrifying.
free kick still here for Hull.
Oh, it's like a Viking.
It's getting a little bit interesting, getting a little bit tense. Does feel like both teams are going to try and win this. There's Ellis Sims putting a shirt on. He's about to come on. Here we go then. Hull City free kick.
Oh, more zombies in the chat.
In it goes. Coventry City head it away. Edge of the box. There's a chance here for the Tigers. Coyle puts the cross in. It's a good ball, to be fair. Bernie's there. And Carl Rushworth catches. 0-0 it remains as we come up to 62 minutes now.
Offside.
Is there going to be a winner? No VAR in the Championship, though. Someone asked me earlier. Yeah. It's something that I think more people are against than us supporting. I think what a lot of people probably would agree, and this is certainly my viewpoint, is if you could have a very, very efficient VAR, which makes decisions very quickly and doesn't get many wrong, granted, they will make one or two wrong, I'm sure, at some point, then that'd be great, wouldn't it? But I don't know why in England, in the Premier League, there's always mistakes and stuff. And...
I think it tries to fix more than it should.
Oh, chance here now. Oh, God, that was a real chance for Coventry. Milan van Ewijk put a cross in, but it was cleared away. Hull City feeling a bit of pressure here from Coventry, who are, I don't know, could snatch this, you know.
I think VAR should be an aid, not a solution. Don't know how they go about that. Just
yeah, I think everyone agrees with that, don't they?
Yeah.
It's. I don't think. I know what you mean, though. I think a lot of people's reservations, and one thing they don't like is
relying on it.
The referee waiting for VAR to pull him on something. He's like, I won't give that.
How do they deal with it in rugby?
It seems better implemented, doesn't it? Mm. Anyway, I don't like talking about VAR. Let's move on.
Yeah.
0-0. We're not talking about VAR. We're talking about Hull versus Coventry.
Have you asked what team they support?
Yeah, we'll do that again.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to say Coventry City. Just feel like in the last couple of minutes have been growing into it. Free kick to Hull. Never mind. Yeah, Burgee said, who does everyone support? There are over 500 people in the live chat right now.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
Let's see.
Give us a like.
Who every single one of you supports. Comment down below with the team you support. And we've had it requested a few times, by the way, that Jack Rodoni and Ellis Sims come on.
He's been listening.
And here we go. On 64 minutes, Ellis Sims comes on for Haji Wright. And Jack Rodoni is going to come on for Victor Torp. Yeah, let us know in the live chat the team you support. Go on, let us know.
Haji's performance today? Hit and miss.
He's feeding off scraps, though. It's not like this game he's had like loads of chances. I mean, maybe he could have done a bit better. Like when the ball's come to him, he needs to hold it up a bit better. But it's a hard game, isn't it?
His job is to be in the box at the right time, and he never bloody is.
This is a hard game.
Come on, let's see these.
I genuinely think I'm going to lock it in now. One goal will win this game. Whoever scores, it's going to be the only goal. That's what I'm going to say. With 25 minutes to go, I just only think there's one goal in it now. Let's have a look. How many different fans are in the live chat? Ipswich, Oxford, Villa, Arsenal, Brighton, Blackburn, Hull, Sunderland, Coventry, Hull, Cov, Fulham, Wrexham, Leeds, Chelsea, Cov, Derby, Wrexham, Chelsea, Stoke, Cov, Leeds, Liverpool, Wrexham. There's lots of you. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to see so many people. Your support is massively appreciated. Goalless here, 25 minutes to go now. This is where the game will be won or lost. Are you okay?
I might have just saw something in the chat.
What's that about?
I don't know.
Right, okay.
No, something which is ahead of time. That's all.
It doesn't seem that way.
Does it not? Oh, okay. All right.
Here comes Sakamoto, who does well. Can he keep the ball alive? Sakamoto, Jack Rodoni now.
Come on.
Free kick. Oh. Yeah, free kick to Coventry here. In the 66th minute. Come on, Coventry.
Looked so frustrated.
Well, I mean, they've played well tonight, haven't they, Hull City? But maybe they are going to be made to pay for not taking chances by Coventry. Possibly. Who knows? But yeah, good position this. Yeah, Matt Grimes is on it, thank God. Victor Torp's obviously come off, but he didn't do very well with a free kick in a similar position earlier.
Yeah, he's a bit more central, isn't he, Victor Torp?
67th minute. Would be absolute carnage in front of that away end, wouldn't it? They look ready to pop, as Bertie said, like the Cov fans all packed in there. Will they explode if Coventry score? I think we know the answer to that, but will Coventry score? We don't know the answer to that.
Will the champagne go everywhere? Come on.
Hull City. Their defensive line for this free kick is lined up on the 6-yard box. Still waiting here as the referee sorts out a bit of pushing and shoving between Ollie McBurney and Ellis Sims. Will it be one of those number 9s that wins the game? In goes the free kick. It's headed away. Only as far as the edge of the box. Jada Silva's brave enough to head it back in and Coyle heads it away. And Hull City will counter. Here they come, the Tigers. Can they punish Coventry now? Good ball here. Joel Latabodiere is going to stand him up as Hull City venture forwards. And Coventry City deal with it. And now Coventry could be on for an attack. Here's Jack Radoni, dances past his man there, goes out to Tatsuhiro Sakamoto. Does feel a bit more end-to-end now, doesn't it? Both teams going to try and win it, aren't they? Sakamoto finds Jack Radoni. Radoni is crowded out by 3 players. Matt Crooks there, as we said before. Real menacing player, isn't he? Big man. Pushes Radoni over as he wins the ball. And Hull City now come down the other side.
Well, haven't subbed, have they?
Haven't what?
Haven't subbed.
No, I don't think they have they? That's going to be a goal kick to Coventry as we now move into the final quarter of the game. 22 minutes to go. Right, let's put it to you guys, the 530 people watching right now. Yes or no? Is there going to be a goal in this game? 22 minutes to go. It could be goalless. Yes or no? Let us know in the live chat what you're thinking. I'm going to say, do you know what? I'm going to be boring. I'm going to say no. In the hope that I'm wrong.
I really think there is. Goodness knows who by, but I think there is going to be a goal. It's going to be Tat. He's in the...
Ellis Sims was nearly through there.
I thought he was Tats then. Strange.
Ellis Sims and Sakamoto, you didn't just get those two confused.
I did.
A lot of people in the live chat are saying yes. Yeah, and a good point there. Eno Moro saying end-to-end could suit Coventry. Well, it means Coventry will actually finally get some chances, which have been at a premium for us tonight. But then they have been at a bit of a premium for Hull City as well.
Oh, happy Easter, everyone, by the way.
A lot of good build-up and not a lot of end product. Yes, happy Easter to everyone. That was yesterday, though, wasn't it?
Well, happy belated Easter.
The what, sorry?
Happy belated Easter.
Yes, absolutely. I hope everyone had a good Easter weekend. Let us know if you went to any football over the Easter weekend. Here come the Sky Blues. Cross comes in from Sakamoto. Headed away by the Tigers, who have been pretty solid defensively, you've got to say as well. Let's catch up on the live chat. A lot of people saying yes. There's a few people saying no, there won't be any goals. Retro Unlim reckons it'll be 1-0. Balumi to come on and score. Potentially, yeah. Of course, he scored for Hull City the other day, didn't he?
That's a Baloney.
Very good.
Thank you.
The way Cov are going tonight, they could not score in a brothel, says Kai Howard. Yeah, you know what? If you're basing it on tonight's viewing, then yeah, it does feel like Coventry could be here forever and not score. But if we're basing it on the whole season, then it takes one moment, doesn't it, for Coventry to score out of nothing. So it's definitely worth keeping your eyes peeled. But yeah, I would not be surprised if it is a 0-0. Coventry City head the ball away.
Just slow it down a bit.
Hull City come down the left-hand side now.
I think need a free kick.
They're playing well here, the Tigers.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a good pass. Here's a chance for them. Maybe. Edge of the box. Oh, that's a good cross. Oh, McBurney doesn't get there. Goal kick to Coventry. Less than 20 minutes to go now. Coventry City might just have to settle for a point.
I like McBurney.
But, you know, it's not the worst result. He's a handful, isn't he?
He's my sort of player. Terrifying. He just looks like if he says it's Tuesday, it's Tuesday.
Big Ben Allen says, do they still sell Burgess top at the Superstore? No, I think that genuinely they only sold that in like 2012. But the way Coventry City the way Coventry City are going nowadays, you wouldn't be surprised if they bring that back. The amount of retro kits we do now.
That's what I mean. They do throwback kits now, don't they? What are you laughing at?
Just nothing. Just you.
What?
0-0.
What have I said now?
Hang on, did you say there's going to be a goal?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I hope you're right. But I hope it's not for them. And they've got the ball at the moment, the Tigers. Good ball over the top.
What I like about this
Matt Grimes brings it down and they come away with it, the Sky Blues. 18 minutes to go. Jack Redoni picks out Milan van Ewijk. Can he make something happen? Maybe. He crosses straight at the keeper. 0-0 it remains as we head into the final 18 minutes.
What I like about this chat is I think they've known us long enough now just to kind of put up with me. Like you've learned to just put up with me. Yeah. They just know that there's a 1% of good that comes out of me.
I was wondering what the Cov fans were screaming for there. There was a good appeal for a handball there.
Oh, clear.
I think in the Premier League that might get given.
Well, it would. That is...
Yeah, well, I mean, no, but not every time the ball hits a hand is it a penalty, is what I'm saying.
Is that a natural position?
I just feel like in the Premier League it might get given, that's what I will say.
Mm.
But never mind. It hit Coyle's hand as Van Ewijk crossed it in and it went back to the keeper. And the referee didn't spot it. 0-0 it remains as we head into the final 17 minutes now. Here up in Hull.
Michael's gone, is he? The Scottish lads.
Yeah. I think they're up there. Yeah. Let's read out some more comments. Guys, can I just say thank you so much to everyone who's tuned in. 555 people tuning in this second. We're only on 350 likes, so do take 2 seconds to drop a like and keep your comments coming. We'll try and read out as many as possible. Train Spotter Harvey says, come on, Hull. Drains are us limited says, that should have been a penalty. Sios said, Burgee, we're all here to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Is that one of your accounts? Are you typing that right now?
No, Sios is an OG.
No, I know. We like Sios. We like Sios.
I haven't heard Sios for a while, actually. Unless I just haven't been paying attention, and I'm sorry.
Here we go. Big Ben Allen says, I saw Burgee getting in his car at the car park near Cov Market on one of my visits down, but I bottled it to say hello.
Oh, no, you know I'm a nice person. I would have made my day.
He's like, I don't have an hour to speak to him now.
Yeah, the one like the upstairs. It's outside, but it's not the top one. Yeah.
Hull City make a substitution here. Or is that a double substitution? The Tigers going to gamble here. Can they snatch this? Remember, a draw tonight, if we're looking at it through a Hull City perspective, it's an okay point. It's another point closer to securing a playoff place, but if they're going to make the top 2, they probably have to snatch this one tonight. So it is Balumi, Kumas and Lundstrom that come on.
I recognise one of them.
As I say, was it Balumi who scored at Oxford the other day? He was buying a big tasty, says Paul. I think he's on about you. Here comes a Hull corner on 75 minutes. Ball whipped in. Oh, Coventry deal with it. Although some people tend to say about 0-0 games like this, oh, it was a rubbish game. I think you can say, to find some positives, the defences have come out on top so far today, haven't they?
There's no
but has it been at the expense of just teams not risking it enough to win the game? Yeah, possibly. What's that, a throw-in for Coventry? Deep inside our own half?
Where's a McDonald's in the car park? I don't know.
No, he was joking.
Oh,
Sam, the Wolves fan, says, hi, Matt. Looks like we're swapping divisions. Yeah, potentially. Commiserations to Wolves. I mean, they're not down yet, but it looks incredibly likely, doesn't it? Carl Rushworth does really well there to gather a cross that came in, and he bowls it out as Coventry City come away with the ball here. Sakamoto picks out Mr. Frank Onyeka. His ball forwards is not very good.
He's not been great with his passes, has he?
There has been a bit of a lack of cutting edge today, hasn't there? It's the complete opposite of the Derby game where it was end to end. I think, does that come down to opponent? Is this because it's Hull? I don't want to do a disservice to Hull, but they're very good defensively, aren't they?
If Hull draw this, do they need to win every single game then?
We don't know right now what you do need to make top 2, but I'd imagine Hull need to almost get maximum points if they were to challenge for top 2. Question is, to any Hull fans in the live chat,
Nice, lads.
what is your ambition right now? Is it just secure the playoffs? Or are there any of you that genuinely think, no, come on, the top 2, we could do it?
What have they got to lose? Could they lose the playoffs?
Well, the thing is, if they lose this trying to win it and they miss out on the playoffs by 1 point, then, you know...
They're doing Millwall.
Coventry City have it here with Matt Grimes, who goes back to Carl Rushworth. Rushworth smacks it up the field. Ellis Sims, he's done well there, Ellis Sims.
Karate
plays
chop.
it to Jack Radoni. Hull get back in their numbers. Come on, Cov.
We've got this.
Not long left now. It'd be a really, really impressive win if the Sky Blues can grind this one out.
We've got this.
What I will say, chance here for Ellis Sims maybe. He's in. Shot, blocked. Is that a corner? Or did he just fire that over?
Wouldn't surprise me.
He might, yeah, I think it's a goal kick. Did he just smash that over the bar? For any Cov fans that were thinking about 100 points this season, we won't be able to do it if we don't win tonight. If we don't win any game.
I hope we don't end on 99.
Well, if we draw tonight and then win the rest of the games this season, we would finish on 99.
No, I don't.
He doesn't like 9s.
I don't like anything ending 9 because it's not quite complete. I know, very autistic.
Oh, guess how many people are in the live chat right now?
Don't tell me that.
599.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that irritates me.
Right, guys, let's try and get up to 399 likes. And let's try and hit 999,000 subscribers. Get involved. Right. Free kick to Coventry on the halfway line. Camera pans in on Frank Lampard, who looks amused. Hull fan, playoffs will do. Can't see us making the top 2. Interesting. Show us the screen, someone said. If I was to turn this webcam around and show you the football, YouTube would suddenly turn the stream off. I don't have the rights to show you that. The next best thing is you get to see me talking about the football. So there you go. Apologies if you've come to watch the football, but we'll try and give you a good commentary of it. Don't go anywhere now as well, guys, because there's only 12 minutes to go. We could have a dramatic finish here. Can Coventry score here? Sakamoto. Oh, no, it's not a good pass. It's going to go out for a goal kick to Hull. Let's catch up on some more comments. Sios says, Burgie needs some $4.99 rum. No. Paul says, nobody is getting 100 points this season. CRGI says, as a RuneScape player, I think 99 would be a fantastic finish. Goodness me.
Don't play that.
No, RuneScape, that takes me back to primary school. I didn't know people still play that.
What is it? Is it like a battle game?
What was it? It was a computer game online, wasn't it?
Sound like a boom.
I only played it for a little while. What was the other one that people used to play? Like World of Warcraft or something like that?
Oh, is it one of those sort of Clash of Clans sort of?
I guess.
Halo,
A bit different to that, though. RuneScape. Goodness me, that is a throwback. RuneScape. Why is that tickling me, eh? 0-0 it remains. Lincoln will get 100 points. Someone has just said in the live chat. They very much could do. Yeah, they very much could do. Keep your comments coming. When are Premier League predictions? Tomorrow. So for anyone wanting to know what content is coming out next, we've got Premier League predictions with Sophie tomorrow at lunchtime. Wednesday, we've got Championship predictions for the weekend with Sophie. Thursday, I will be putting out the League One predictions show with Benjamin Bloom. And then on Saturday, I will be at the Coventry game against Sheffield Wednesday. So do look out for a match vlog. 0-0 here between Hull and Coventry. 10 minutes to go now. I don't know. 0-0. Is there going to be a winner?
I don't like this. I want to get automatic promotion.
Well, we're surely going to do it.
I mean, I want to get promoted when we're at home. I want a pitch invasion. I want it all now.
Shinzu says, what about Sheffield Wednesday finishing the season on -1 points? Would that annoy you? Because they nearly got to 0.
Goodness sake. I don't... No, that's fine with me. That's it.
Here comes Jada Silva. Crosses it. Headed away by the Tigers. And Coventry City are going to get a throw-in deep inside the Hull half, down the right-hand side. A donation once again from Steve. He says, my prediction for Wrexham v Southampton is 2-1 to Wrexham. Thank you once again, Steve. A Wrexham fan is showing us a lot of support tonight. We appreciate that. And I would say good luck tomorrow to both Wrexham and Southampton. Really big game. Looking forward to seeing what happens there. Prediction from you? Wrexham, Southampton. Wrexham are at home, but Southampton are good as well.
Wrexham at home, Southampton. Ooh. Well, I reckon Wrexham could do it. I'm going to go with 2-0 Wrexham.
2-0?
2-0 Wrexham.
Bloody hell. There you go. Steve, you'll like Burgee. He's going 2-0 Wrexham. I think I said 1-1 or something. Sophie might have said 2-2.
Sound. I like it. Game's on.
Ball goes back to Carl Rushworth now. He thumps it forwards and that goes back down to Panda. 0-0 it remains. Oh.
I don't like this.
Look, do you know what? It's not a bad result. And either way, this is still a fantastic season and we can still celebrate. It's just like, you look at that away end full of Cov fans packed in there, look like they're ready to explode and see a goal. But if we don't get the goal tonight, it's kind of like, we'll just have to wait a little bit to celebrate.
Do you reckon we'll be allowed on the pitch in Blackburn?
Some fans will run on if that's where we get promoted, but you're not really allowed.
You're not allowed at home, but they're more lenient.
Is that a corner? What happened there?
What was that pitch invasion?
Hull throw in deep inside the Coventry half.
Was it Bristol City in the National League when they just...
Bristol City in the National League? What are you on about?
Who am I thinking of? Yeah, when I said that, I thought it was different.
Do you mean Bristol Rovers in League 2, maybe?
Yeah, Rovers. Sorry. There was a pitch invasion because they did the unthinkable.
Oh, when they beat Scunthorpe 7-0,
Was that away for them?
Because they had to win like 6 or 7-0, didn't they?
Was that at Scunthorpe?
No, they were at home.
Oh. Well,
yeah, but I mean, Bristol Rovers in League 2 and Bristol City in the National League. Easy mistake. Hull City make a final substitution. A throw in here, taken short as the Tigers look to attack down the left-hand side. Cross comes in here. Matt Grimes heads it away. And Hull come forwards again. Really, honestly, feels like anyone could win this. It is pretty even now. Chance here for the Tigers, maybe.
We've been the better team in the second half, for sure.
I think...
More clinical.
Yeah, that's maybe a fair assessment. I think Hull were the better team in the first half. Coventry have been better in the second.
But both teams are waiting.
Shot goes over. Goal kick to Cov, by the way. 650 people tuning in. And we could be a dramatic late goal away from Coventry being touching distance away from the Premier League. I think surely we all agree Coventry are destined to get promoted this season, but we could get promoted this week with the right set of results. But can Hull City throw a spanner in the works? Could they even score a late goal themselves? 0-0 it remains here. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Feel free to drop a like, subscribe and comment as we head towards the final 6 minutes. No fans are willing to leave yet.
Both teams just haven't took their chances, really, have they?
No, but I just think that's the way the game's almost been set up. That not that both teams don't want to win tonight, they certainly do, but both are being very cautious and not committing too many men forwards.
Well, regarding, Hull might not want to risk playoffs to get, automatics, who's going to settle for a draw more?
I think a draw's fine for both, really. I think that's what you got to remember. Although we keep talking about how great it'd be for either team to win, is a draw a bad result for either? No. So you kind of get into that position where you don't want to throw that away. Coventry City launched the ball forwards down the left-hand side.
Oh.
Liam Kitchen now tries again. It's just not sticking, is it? When Hadji Wright was up front, it wouldn't stick. Ellis Sims is up front, it's just not sticking. They're very isolated on their own, aren't they? When Hull are very physical and...
It's still one up top.
Strong at the back. Yeah, I mean, we've got wide players trying to get forwards, but it's not really happening for them at the moment either. Let's see, though. Here comes Jay Da Silva, who has had a good game, as Burgee said. Mason Clark, he runs into traffic, and Hull just swarm us when we try and get forwards. Oh, that's good. Oh, this could be good. Frank Onyeka now goes out wide to Milan Van Eyck. Go on. Get the cross in, son. Oh, it's blocked. It's got to come off the floor. Come on. He just literally, he just must be so tired. He just couldn't get the ball off the floor.
It's all right. He's got his throw-ins, though. It's probably what he planned. Oh.
Just don't go backwards, lads. That was the first time in ages where we actually had some territory up the pitch here. It's like a game of rugby. You're just trying to nudge yourselves forwards up the pitch. It makes sense, seeing as this pitch is
a rugby pitch,
Yeah.
and we've got Mason Clark, who's a rugby player.
we've got rugby lines all over the pitch. Coventry's it's a throw into Hull.
Yeah, poo.
Mason Clark, who I absolutely love, has just struggled tonight, hasn't he? And yeah, it's just frustrating, isn't it? This game is crying out for Bidwell, says Matt. Get him up top, I say. So many draws today, says Achilles Clash. Yeah, a lot of draws in the Championship, which suits the teams with the higher ground, I guess. Because the games are running out now, guys. I can't believe it. I mean, I always find the end of the season exciting, but as the games are running out, I get quite sad because I'm like, this is the end of the season.
You know, it's also strange. This will be the first time that we're not randomly supporting teams that we don't support in the hope that the odds go for us. You know, like when you're still in the playoffs or whatever, you're supporting teams to beat the teams around you.
Yeah.
It's the first time we're not actually supporting.
Well, it's just like we're so clear, really, aren't we, at the top, that it's all about what we do.
Enjoy it whilst it lasts.
I mean, it's definitely still worth keeping an eye on other results to see when Coventry do confirm promotion.
Please today. Please.
Coventry get a throw in down the left-hand side here. Jada Silva takes it. Mason Clark. He has it nipped away from him. You've got to credit Hull, though, Bergie. You've got to credit them.
Massively,
They've been good.
Massively.
Here's McBurney. They might even snatch this. Oh, no, that's good. Here come the Tigers. Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh, no, it's a tame shot, and Carl Rushworth gathers it from Balumi. Right, we're nearly at 700 viewers. Thank you once again to everyone tuning in. 2 minutes to go. It's still 0-0. A late goal would be decisive in either direction. Keep your comments coming. Here come Coventry. Jada Silva picks out Mason Clark. Have a go, son.
No.
Goes back to Frank the Tank Onyeka. Plays it out to Jack Redoni. The ball was bobbling there. It's not the best surface, I must say, today. Oh, and goodness me, it's not our day for a winner, is it? When that sort of thing's happening, Jack Redoni goes to cross it and he scoops it nearly out of the stadium. Goodness me. Never mind. Goal kick to Hull City. It remains 0-0 as we head into the final 90 seconds of normal time now.
If I wanted a promotion at home, would the next best thing be lose this one, draw against Wednesday, and then the following game at home at Wrexham would be the promotion one?
Coventry are, I think, almost guaranteed to be promoted in the next game or the one after that, if not, because it would require so many things to go against Coventry for it to start going the other direction.
God damn it.
The thing is, the teams just below us are very inconsistent as well. Mm-hmm. It could be that we get promotion decided by another team slipping up when Coventry aren't actually in action. Yeah. Here come Coventry with Matt Grimes feeding it down to Jada Silva. This could be good. Jada Silva crosses. It's blocked. It's a corner to Coventry.
Jay, you have played your heart
in the
out.
90th minute now. Corner to Cov.
He is my man of the match.
This would send that away end into absolute bedlam, wouldn't it? Absolute carnage.
Cork is ready.
We can't assume it's gone in yet, but there could be a chance here. The corner's taken short. Redoni crosses it. It's blocked. And is that going to be another corner or is it a throw-in?
It's a throw-in, isn't it?
It's another corner.
Is it?
Get it in this time, lads. We're really struggling to actually get it near that box. So use a corner to actually make something happen. Come on. As we head towards stoppage time now. Coventry corner here. Jack Redoni in front of the Cov fans. Whips it in. A player pulled down in the box there. The referee says nothing doing. Hull City are going to counter now. Could Coventry have exposed themselves? There's only one man back. No, there's two men back now. But Hull still flood forwards.
Wasteful.
Chance maybe. Cross comes in. It's not a good one. And Liam Kitchen mops that up.
Who's your man of the match?
Fires it down the down the right hand side. I don't know. Maybe we'll decide at the end of the game. Let's see how much stoppage time there is. I didn't see. Here come the Tigers. 4 minutes.
Decent. Come on.
4 minutes. Oh, it could be a chance here for Hull, though. Cross goes in. It's cleared away.
Onyeka, man.
0-0 it remains. Now Jack Redoni.
Nice. Right.
Never mind. The ball goes back to Pander, the Hull City goalkeeper. He fires it long.
Never mind.
We are into 4 added minutes. Here come the Tigers down the left-hand side. Can they snatch it? Cross goes in. Oh, goal kick to Coventry. We've got away with that. But you know what? I mean, I do think defences have come out on top, and both teams have had that little bit of being reserved, not to completely throw the point away. But, you know, credit to both at the same time. We are still trying to win it. It is a decent-ish 0-0. Thank you once again to everyone who's tuning in. Don't believe any lies in the live chat. Some people trying to pretend there's been a goal.
That's what caught me off.
You'll know if there's been a goal. Coventry make a change. A Sakamoto comes off for Markello. Imagine if he was to score here. What a first goal that would be for Markello. Once again, can I just say, though, a massive thank you for your support. Do stick around till after the game to give your reactions after the game. But please take 2 seconds while you're watching to drop a like. And while Carl Rushworth waits to take this Coventry goal kick, make sure you have hit the subscribe button. Get involved and support this football channel if you haven't already. Rushworth takes the goal kick for Coventry. And the ball is up in the air in the Hull City half. A bit of head tennis here. Jack Redoni tries to worm his way through a few challenges. And that's going to go out for a Hull City throw-in. And Jack Redoni's understandably frustrated there. He's getting his heels nibbled at. And then he loses the ball entirely and doesn't even get the throw-in.
I saw something in a Cov shirt that...
Oh, no. Sorry, Hull, we're nearly in.
A random little throwback, which I completely forgot about, and it's fairly recent. Remember King of Shaves?
Yeah.
That was like, it doesn't even seem...
That's Doug King's brother, isn't it?
No, it's just
Will
like,
King.
That went so under the radar. Was that 2 seasons ago now?
Wasn't it like the season before last? Yeah.
That's completely... Oh, mate.
Right, Coventry City have a throw-in deep inside our own half. There might not even be any chances left in this game. There were 4 minutes added.
Anyone predict 0-0?
Going to find out. It didn't feel like it would be a 0-0, did it? Even though I outlined at the start of this game that obviously the last time these two met, it was 0-0. Coventry get a free kick. Do we? Or do they get a free kick? This referee's actually been quite hard to read. No, Hull get a free kick here. They might have the last chance of this game. It might have to be that Coventry are going to have to be happy with a point here. Imagine if Hull snatched this. That would be carnage for those home fans. Free kick just inside the Coventry City half for the Tigers.
Last chance to like in a play.
There was 4 minutes added, and they're going to take their time here just to make sure that once they have this free kick, and if it doesn't go in, that Coventry don't get a chance to win it themselves.
Come on, please.
Just don't concede, lads. Free kick goes in for the Tigers. Flicked on. Ooh. And over the top. It's a goal kick to Coventry.
You know what?
There was only 4 minutes added. Now, let's see. Is Rushworth going to be in a rush to take it? Or is he going to take things slowly? In which case, that would suggest Coventry are happy with the 0-0.
That wasn't worth saying.
No, Rushworth isn't actually in a rush. Which...
it means he's worth...
No, it just does show that Cov are pretty happy with the 0-0 then. A win would have taken us just that bit closer. But Rushworth takes the goal kick, thumps it long. The referee doesn't blow full time just yet. Hull City head it forwards. It'll be a Coventry throw-in now. Coventry are really not in the mood to try and nick this, are we? It's a little bit disappointing, but I guess they're probably tired, aren't they? But come on, long throw-in. Here we go. Throw goes down the line. Coventry could still snatch it if they get forwards here. Ellis Sims does give chase. Hull hack it out. Coventry are going to get another chance here. It's funny, there's absolutely no urgency about Coventry, but we have got to throw in deep inside the whole half. Come on, take it quicker, otherwise the ref's going to blow. There was only 4 minutes added. We've now played nearly 5. It's a long throw in here to come for Coventry. This is literally it. The ref will blow his whistle here. Come on, quickly, otherwise he'll blow it now. Throw-in goes in. It's flicked on. Oh, no, it nearly falls to someone. And Hull City clear it.
Oh.
And it's going to be a 0-0 draw.
It took someone standing on the edge of the box, didn't it?
Do you know what? Two good teams that could both be Premier League teams next season. Coventry, of course, are very close. We could have took a big step towards being even closer today. But let's be honest, Coventry are still touching distance away. We could still technically be promoted this weekend, but we will need a favour from elsewhere to get it confirmed this weekend. For Hull City, it's another point closer to the top 2, I guess. but they're 2 games behind Ipswich and 4 points behind them, so that's tricky. But they're a bit tighter in the playoff pack rather than the playoff chasing pack. Guys, let us know your thoughts down below. It's finished here in Hull 0-0. It was a decent-ish game. It did feel like we needed a winner towards the end to make it a really big dramatic result, but 0-0s. I think we established towards the end that a draw wasn't a bad result for either, so you go with that. But yeah, both teams, I mean, Hull will think if they miss out on something by 2 points this season, we maybe should have gambled a bit more. For Coventry, it just means we might not get it wrapped up as early as this week, and maybe it will have to be next week. But look, let us know your thoughts down below. It's finished 0-0. I mean, on the balance of it, I think a fair result.
Massively fair, yeah. Like I said, Hull were the better team in the first half, vice versa second half. Both teams couldn't take their chances, couldn't finish that well, but that reflects a good defence, good fullback. De Silva, my man of the match. Absolutely class. If somebody had scored other than De Silva would still be my man of the match. He put so much effort in. He made that game. He brought it forwards, crossed it, did everything. He was every position today. Class player. I hope he at least gets put on the bench in the Premier League.
Guys, just before we give you our match reaction, and Burgie's going to carry on in a second, do take 2 seconds to check out the link in the live chat, guys. Go, that's Sophie's socials. I just thought it'd be funny. Go show her a bit of support over there. Drop her a follow or something if you check out the link down below for Sophie. And she'll turn to me in a minute and be like, I've just suddenly got a load of followers. Go surprise her. We're going to talk about the football, guys. Hull City 0, Coventry 0, or the lack of it, because there was no goals. But look, I mean, Coventry having an incredible season. It's another point on the tally. It does mean that Coventry City can't say it's in our hands to get it promoted this Saturday. We could be very close with a win on Saturday. We're very close anyway. We can't make 100 points anymore for anyone that wanted to do that. And it makes it less likely that we're going to hit 100 goals. So if we're trying to dig out negatives. But do you know what? You look at the games we had remaining, it's up there, isn't it? Hull City away in terms of one of the hardest ones we've got left. I'm intrigued. If you're a Hull fan, what's your thoughts? Are you happy with that? A goalless draw. Let's get the table up. This is how it looks.
We're actually going to get 99 goals.
In fact, actually, if you bear with me 2 seconds, guys, let's just quickly show you the stats. Like I say, on the balance of it, 0-0 was pretty fair result. I thought there was moments in it for both teams, but look at the XG. That paints the picture. 0.47, 0.77. I do think on the whole, Hull were the more adventurous team. So if there would have been a winner, it more likely would have seemed like it was coming for Hull. But I think 0-0 is still pretty relatively fair. So that's the picture. Hull take another point towards their playoff total. It does look like Hull are going to be in the playoffs, doesn't it? They'd have to do pretty bad to miss out on the top 6, and they'd have to do extremely good to make the top 2. If they win every game remaining, they get 83 points. That might not be enough. So it might have to be playoffs for Hull, which is still incredible, by the way. For Coventry, let's run through the ramifications, the permutations for the Coventry fans wondering, when is this promotion going to be sealed? Well, this weekend we play Sheffield Wednesday, which I don't want to seem arrogant, guys, but come on.
Could it happen this week?
We're gonna beat Sheffield Wednesday, aren't we? So that takes us to 87. Okay. Now Ipswich are not the team we're looking at when it comes to just wrapping up top 2 because of their games in hand. We'd have to wait a bit longer when it comes to Ipswich. These 2 are both 12 points behind us. Now, if Millwall and Middlesbrough both fail to win, so that means they're both allowed to draw but not win, then they'd only go as far as 73 points. And if we go up to 87, that's more than a 12-point gap with 12 points to play for after next weekend. So that's 4 games remaining. So basically, if Coventry beat Sheffield Wednesday and on Friday Millwall don't beat West Brom and at 3 p.m. Middlesbrough don't beat Portsmouth, that's how we get promoted this weekend.
Huh? Say that again.
So we can't actually have it promoted we can't be promoted by full time because we're in the early kickoff. We could be promoted by 5 p.m. when the Middlesbrough full time comes in. but it requires quite a few things to happen. So for Coventry, it looks as though it might be Blackburn next week where we get it mathematically confirmed. Either way, you look at the goal difference, you look at the points, we're going up, aren't we? As far as the title race goes, if we're going to say Ipswich do win both of their games in hand, which let's not suggest they will, but they could in terms of possible upside, then they go to 78 points and there's still a 6-point gap. I think Coventry are still on course to wrap up the title. But Ipswich, right now, do look the favourites to come up with us in second place. Right, let's get some of your thoughts down below. Thank you once again for your comments. Yeah, maybe a bit of an anticlimax for those of you that were thinking, let's get the win wrapped up today. Like I say, check out the link in the description. Go show Sophie some support on her socials. Actually, Burgie, I never do yours. Do you want me to send people over to your socials?
Yeah, go for it. Thank you.
Guys, I'm sure most of you follow me on my socials, but go show Burgie some support on his. There's some links in the live chat. Go follow Burgie.
Do my Bassett Bushes one if you can.
I've done that one.
Hey,
right, let's look at some of your comments. We're going up, says Dams. At least that will stop the idiots invading the pitch, says Jimmy Hill's love child. Oh well, a point is a point. We need Millwall and Borough to fail to win and Cov to win if we're going to get promoted this weekend. Yeah, absolutely. That was torture, not football, says just a Blackburn fan. Well, it was a 0-0, which obviously most football fans don't want at the start of a game, unless you literally have to just a draw. When it comes to entertainment, you don't want a 0-0. There were moments in the game, but I'll be curious to watch back the 2 minutes highlights of this on Sky, because I don't think there's going to be anything great. I'm trying to think what good chances there were. It's not like either keeper made like an outrageous save. There was just a couple of long shots, a couple of crosses that flashed across the box. There was a good penalty shout for Coventry when the cross from Van Eyck was blocked by the hand of Coyle, wasn't it? But let's be honest. I mean, not that this is how football works, but who deserved to win? I don't think Coventry deserved to win. I think a point is fair, and I'm just happy to take that and move on, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I would also mention it was Kitchen intercepting the ball, that shot in the box in the first half as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was some good defending, which is a highlight.
Rushworth putting his body on the line as well.
You know, Rushworth and his golden glove is closer to that. Although if Rushworth keeps getting clean sheets and he wins the golden glove, doesn't that just put his price tag even higher? That's not good, actually, because we don't own him. We'd rather that didn't happen, right? It's just going to drive his price up. But no, I'm only being silly and facetious there. Ethan, good to see you, Ethan. He says, good earned points. Should have had a penalty, but I'll take the points all day long. Yeah, rack them up. You know, obviously a lot of us were thinking about, can we get the win and be nearly there? But, you know, we're still nearly there anyway, aren't we? We will batter you guys next season up the Villa from a Villa fan. Oh, that's very kind of you.
Thank you.
We will see. Kitchen blocked a clear chance. Yeah, that's the chance you were on about. Yeah, there's a good chance there. Tony says, I believe you be champs. Yeah, I think we will be getting it wrapped up pretty soon. But to be honest, if you'd have said, Coventry fans, 4 points from this Easter weekend, plus Millwall and Middlesbrough both don't win, you know, more than 4 points from their 2 games over the weekend. Middlesbrough picked up 1 point. Millwall have picked up 3 points. We've picked up 4 points. Before the weekend, you would have said that's great. So
just to think where we were.
You take that, don't you? I mean, just look at it. Just enjoy it. We're nearly there.
Think where we were. Mark Robbins sacked. Like
17th.
Wow. Just in bloody credible is what it is.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Frank Lampard, you've worked your socks off. To think that Bissett was going to be our front man as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Well, there you go. Any final comments? We're here to read them out. I'll be here for another 2 minutes, guys. So any final comments, as I say, we will read them out. But make sure you have dropped a like and subscribed if you haven't already. We'll try and read out a few more comments. Check out the link down below to show Burgie some support on his socials. A good result for City, I think, says Train Spotter Half. I think, genuinely, you know, both will walk away fairly content with that.
I like a class 37.
Fairly content. I'd take 2 Cov games in the Prem next season, says Jake as an Ipswich fan. Oh, yeah. Maybe Coventry will get some revenge. You never know. It's all over. You're going up from a Rams supporter in Australia. We're just close, aren't we? We're all just trying to work out when it's going to happen. I think what would be nice is, as Burgee said, to get promoted at the CBS so all the more fans can be there to see it than if it is confirmed in an away game. But we've got tickets to Blackburn, so we don't have to worry about not seeing
Might be
it.
quite a lot of celebrations just kind of spread over, like the final game of the final home game of the season. There might be some, someone might run onto the pitch, and there might be just joyful celebrations, joyful vibes and happiness throughout over the next few games at kind of maybe not one specific day, but last home game of the season, last game of the season.
Yeah,
but by the way, no disrespect to Watford, it's kind of a bit anticlimactic, like Watford at the last game of the season. It's not like a,
what do you want? What does that mean?
it's not like an Ipswich. No,
But you can't. It doesn't work like that, does it? You've got to play everyone at some point. Right, yeah, and do check out the final link I'm putting in the live chat. That's my socials. If you haven't already, check them out, guys. I'm just doing a bit of pluggery there. And I appreciate you guys dropping some follows to those links down below. You don't have to, but if you want to show us some support on our other platforms, then be sure to do so. Mainly because we'll probably be putting pictures up if Coventry get promoted and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be great for you guys to see that. So go check out the link in the live chat, guys, and drop that a follow. But guys, any final comments on the football? We're going to try and wrap it up in just a second. We've covered everything. We've spoke about the game. We think Hull were great. And Coventry were okay. I just feel bad saying anything negative this season, considering how good the season's been. We weren't great, if we're being honest, but...
Not going to happen.
What's that?
Pitch invasion is not going to happen.
Right, what are you on about?
Says.
Okay.
No, I just thought the way how we've celebrated.
No, it can't happen because...
Yeah,
because Middlesbrough...
I thought you meant being allowed to. Okay.
Yeah, but Middlesbrough play after us.
Yeah.
We'd be running on the pitch before we even promoted.
Sophie's baby is all sound, by the way. Thank you, everyone who's concerned.
Yeah, we appreciate all of your support to myself, Burgee, and Sophie. Like I say, Sophie's back tomorrow. Premier League predictions, look out for that. Will Lampard stay at Cov next season?
Deal with it then.
Hope so. Yeah, hope so. Middlesbrough will win on Saturday, it says Abdullah. You never know the way they're going, but we will see, of course. Do you think Hull will make the playoffs, asks Jamie. Yeah, I'm going to say yes. So there you go. That's it from us. It's a 0-0 draw. Not a lot to talk about, but still a point on the board for two teams having fantastic seasons. Will this be a Premier League fixture next season? Well, it looks pretty likely that Cov are going up, and based on tonight's viewing, Hull could still make it, 0-0 is how it finished. A final word from you, Burgee?
Premier League. It's 2 words. Promotion.
Nearly there.
I can do maths.
Wasn't promotion tonight, but it is so close now. Thank you so much to everyone that's tuned in, guys. That is literally it from us. We are disappearing from your screens now. Hope you have a wonderful night. We'll be back with content tomorrow. We'll be back in terms of a live stream. I don't know when, because this is our last Cov live stream of the season.
Q&A. End of season Q&A. I love those.
We'll cover the playoffs and all that good jazz, won't we? But that is it from us once again, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Hope you've all had a brilliant Easter weekend. Congratulations if your team won over this weekend as well, guys. Hull fans, Cov fans, feel free to leave comments after the stream finishes. But that's it from us. It's finished here up at Hull City. Hull 0, Coventry 0. Coventry so close to promotion now. Hull City and a little bit closer to sealing a playoff place. See you next time, guys. Peace out.